Hello? Guys, I'm sick. I'm sick. What up, people? Are you off right by playing event? True. Jumpy Pugio, what up? What up, Defiant? Dude, I'm sick. My year's already started off terribly. My year has already started off with the challenge from the universe, dude. The universe is already challenging me, dude. Echo? Wait, why? Why is there an echo? What the fuck? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Bro, yeah, you're freaking me out, man. You're freaking me out. I'm thinking, what? Like, did I mess something up? Like, am I just sick? I had 2 streams pulled up, bro. Nikolai, what up, dude? Trying to help the views fried. Yo, what up, dude? Guys, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, people. Happy New Year, my friends. Guys, second day of 2025. We did not get a stream today. I'm sick. I'm still sick. But I'm gonna try to stream a little bit. No promises on how long we'll be live for, but yeah. So the universe is already challenging me. I'm already getting hit with battles. I'm getting tested, bro. I'm getting tested by fucking God, by fucking the universe, the WoW gods, Thrall, dude. Thrall's testing me. It's disgusting. Start off the year getting sick, man. It's great. It's a great time. Oh my god. Yeah, I played Marvel so much yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I literally played like 12 hours of Marvel yesterday. It was so fun. I think I played maybe a total amount that I was playing and not like AFK or doing stuff around the house by like 11 hours. It was a good time. I was grinding. I was grinding. I was grinding, man. I'm gonna have to hit my buttons now though, so I'm like prepared for WoW. It's so weird to to play like FPS stuff or like play stuff where you have to aim with your mouse and then go back to WoW. Such a weird thing to get used to. Azaka, what up? What up, Slicker? When the keys get sticky, stream ends. The keys get sticky. Oh, what? From my snot, bro? Yeah. Jesus. Hopefully we are not doing that. I'm very sniffly though. I'm super congested. So I don't know how long we'll be live, but yeah. I'm trying to get a few hours in, you know? Trying. I'm trying. Just don't play anything but WoW. It's simple fix? Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe it's a simple fix. I think the new ring is good for some DPS. Like some DPS do really well with the new ring. Like Outlaw Rogue apparently, Arcane Mage, Disc Priest does well too. Finally get to queue event. I told you, man, that was part of my New Year's resolution. More Venruki queues. Dominic, what up? What up, Clues? What up, Cores? Part of my my New Year's resolution, man. Ugh. So the ring procs a lot for disc. Like the damage proc does a lot on disc priest. You get a lot of damage procs on disc priest. You don't play the healing stuff. You play like the damage procs. But even then, like I don't know if it's better than just playing a regular ring. You know, like I don't know if it's just better than playing a regular ring on disc priest. But it does a lot of damage. Like when I was testing it in some shuffles, and the ring typically does like 20 to 25% of my damage on disc. So I don't know. We got Golatis. Golatis. But yeah, I played a lot of Marvel yesterday. I'm Diamond 1 in Marvel now. So we're grinding. We're grinding. We got stuck. We got stuck trying to get to plat 1. Or sorry, we got stuck trying to get to Diamond. We were plat 1 and we were stuck for like 10 games or so, and then I played more and I got to Diamond, and I'm Diamond 1 now. So now I gotta try to get to GM. Yeah, Ven is the rogue. I gotta try to get to GM on Marvel, which would be my own personal goal, you know? My own personal goal, I would say. I play all the supports, yeah. It's just fun. I want to make a Smurf. I want to make a Smurf and play a tank. I want to make a Smurf and play only tanks and like learn the tanks. Ugh. I wanna try to like make a Smurf and just play Addison what up and just play like all the tanks. Dude, you know what I wanna be? I wanna be a damn Thor one trick. That's what I wanna be. I wanna be a Thor one trick in Marvel. I feel like that's gotta be fun. Yo, Fiery, what up, dude? What is good? What is good? Busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel good.
Feel like I haven't seen you since last year.
Nice, dude. Nice. I put a smile on my face. Melosa, appreciate the resub, man. 47 months, dude. Thank you very much, man. What up? I know it's been a year, man. It's been a year. Byron, what's good, dude? I know the first stream of 2025. Now we're gonna voice, I think.
Busting.
Yo, user in the resub as well, man. Thank you very much.
What's up, bro? I think your mic's muted. I'm going in.
I'm here.
All right. I'm gonna get a big sap on this guy. Full sap.
Nice.
Garrote.
Nice. I stack him off you?
I love that. Dispelled you, eh? We're going to the priest. Kidney his ass. Garrote is.
I'll show me your fear. You guys, PI, kick the lock.
Dead.
Yes.
Sick,
yes. Dude, you're insane at Rogue.
I'm not that good, but I'm learning, you know?
You're actually insane.
I like just AoE garroting them. It's so fun.
Yeah, I've been trying to be well, I guess you could argue that this is the opposite of helpful, but I've been trying to do my part in the community, man. I'm telling people if they come in, they're like, "What should I play? What DPS should I play?" And it's like, dude, just play an Asa Rogue. Like, play an Asa Rogue and shuffle, and just like learn how to press cheap shot and garrote, and you'll just be 2900.
It's so fun.
It's so obnoxious. I think out of all the
actually,
classes in the game, or all the specs, like Assassin Rogue and Shuffle might be the most miserable for me to fight as a healer. I hate Assassin Rogue.
Yeah. I'm not kidding when I say this. I unironically think Asa Rogue has the worst design of anything in the whole game.
They're bad. I said the same thing. It's rough. It's a rough time, dude. Like, I don't like Frost Decay. I've made it very clear that I hate Frost Decay, but Asa Rogue and Shuffle is so obnoxious, dude. It's so obnoxious. I had a game with Clue where I started doing I was definitely a crazy person laughing because all that he would do was run up and he would put dots on both people, and then he would run over to me and triple cheap shot me. Not kidding. He would triple cheap shot me, triple garrote, and then like blind or he would start off with like a blind and try to sap, and then he would triple stun, triple silence. And just every single game was like that, and it was actually driving me insane. Like, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. You're just watching your team die, and you're getting chain CC'd. It's crazy.
Oh my god, this guy just rolled up a cliff.
The Glizzler, dude.
I'm coming for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the resub, man. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, man. 64 months. Velosa with the 47 as well. Thank you for the resubs, both of you. Guys, we're one away from a hype train as well.
Karma.
Hope you're having an amazing day.
Nice, baby.
I'm going to try to stream for a little bit. I'm still really sick, so. Trying. You didn't take a piss yet? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do I pee a lot? Am I a streamer that pees a lot? I feel like I do take pretty frequent piss breaks, to be honest. No, I don't have COVID. I think I just have a cold, thankfully. Why are you always sick? I'm not always sick, man. I was sick for a month and a half or so because of COVID. And then now I have like a cold or something. I'm not always sick. I've gotten sick 3 times this year. One of them was COVID. The other one was like, I think, just another cold. I'm not always... I take my vitamins, man. I take my multivitamin. I take vitamin C pills and shit. Like, I'm trying. I'm trying, dude. Yo. Dude, what is what's your New Year's resolution, man? Do you have any?
I do. Zach, I'll tell you after this. Got focus.
Yeah, you gotta focus on pressing garrote, huh?
As in position right now, we can get a UA up. Oh.
Hurt this guy.
A cheap shot. Garrote. AoE rupture. I'm gonna
Oh my
garrote
God,
him again.
he scattered our lock. He's solo on the other guy.
Come back, yeah. I like it. I'm running over here and cheap shotting him into a bomb. Cheap shot trinket.
Oh, he's so
Nice.
sad about that. He's so sad about that. Nice.
Nice, baby.
Dude, playing WoW after playing Marvel for 12 hours is frying me. Like my mouse just feels so weird. Jesus.
Like I said, 1300, man. That's so brutal.
Bro, it's their fault, man. Look at their comp. That's their fault, dude.
What do you mean it's their fault?
I'm kidding. So what are your resolutions? Do you have any at all?
I do, yeah. You know, I still want to just like keep up with my health and my fitness, and
I don't lick my hands after
maybe
going.
take some
I
more-
wash my hands 20 times a day,
sometimes
bro.
my whole life is streaming and WoW, which, you know, it's nice. I stream a lot. I want to keep doing that, but I think I need to take more days to like experience things, you know, whether if I want to like go hiking or whatever,
Damn,
even if it's just like once a week
that's good.
or yeah, something like that.
That's good that you're aware. You got to live life.
Yep.
I think it's easy for people that stream or anyone that works from home, any type of environment like that. It's really easy to kind of get like stuck in routine where you're just doing the same thing and like you're working every single day. That's good, man.
What about you?
I'm trying to be more involved in everything I'm doing. To kind of generalize it, I guess. I'm just trying to be more present and more involved in what I'm doing. So like if I go out to eat, I'm trying to be more social, be more involved and like enjoy the moment.
Put the phone down a bit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Pay attention to what's happening, be in the moment.
Oh.
If I'm
That's
playing
one of my resolutions.
if I'm playing games, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I talked about that a couple of days ago. Like even in Shuffle, I'm gonna try to just be like, even if it involves me just like saying like, hey, help me with clones or something, you know, I'm gonna try to just be more social and like be more involved and immersed in what I'm doing, whether it's gaming or just day-to-day things in life.
Like that. That's what. Speaking of phone, I'm trying to not use my phone before bed and read.
That's good.
I'm trying to read more. Trying to open up my book every night before bed, even if I read one page. Normally I'll read way more than that, but I have to read at least one page in my book every night.
You were part of my resolution too. I was saying you were part of that whole process.
What do you mean?
Welcome. I was saying I'm gonna try to get more games with you.
Oh,
part of the plan.
Shit. Sounds good to me.
Part of the plan, dude.
The legendary app search playing with me? Well, I mean, jeez.
That's the plan. Do more things. Be more involved.
You ever read?
Sometimes. I never stick with it though. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's just, I don't know if I'm just like super ADD or what, but I definitely have bought books and then I'll read them for like, I'll read like 50 pages and then I'll just never read it again. I've got multiple books that I just have at my house that I just don't read. So
maybe they're not books you're interested in.
No, I think
No?
I'm just a spaz.
No, I think there's a lot of people in our generation that have just Zoomer TikTok brain.
Yeah, I
and
think
are
that's part of
dopamine.
it. Like I feel like I didn't used to be this way, and it's gotten worse over
Yeah,
the years.
It's like TikTok and Instagram and scrolling. It actually fries your dopamine.
Yeah, like I'm already ADD and like I've been like this my whole life, but I feel like it has gotten worse over the last few years with just like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram stuff, or like any sort of like social media or short form content is so easy to access.
You can I ask you a question? And this is for chat too. How many of you guys, when you're like watching a show or a movie,
Yo, Max Rigan, what up,
get
dude?
bored and pick up your phone and start scrolling while you're watching a show or a movie? There's a lot of people that do that.
I try really hard to not do that if it's something new. Like Lauren and I will make it a point to actually like the new. So you like Dexter, don't you? I feel
Love
like
it.
you do.
Amazing.
Did you have you
watching it.
checked out the new
Yep.
one?
I watch every episode. Every episode. Second it comes out.
Of the new one, right? Like the prequel
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah,
Yep.
so even that, like we try to keep the phone down and like actually watch the show. But we have to like remind ourselves, like, all right, hey, put your phone down. We're watching the show. Pay attention. It's hard. I don't know. It's really weird.
It is hard.
So with new
Yep.
things, I think, yeah. But I definitely put on stuff just for like background sound as well and like comfort. I've always kind of done that. But when it comes to watching new stuff, I feel like I definitely try hard to keep my phone down and like pay attention.
Good. Oh my god, I can't wait to grow with these guys.
Oh yes, dude. Yes.
You like my mog, by the way?
Let's see. Yeah, man. The mushroom cap, dude.
And the chicken backpack.
Nice.
Have you ever heard the song Chicken Attack?
Now, what is that?
You've never heard it? No way.
I know what you're talking about. Currently
It
working
was
on
like
laptop.
such a big meme back in the day.
Nice. Crime, yeah, you're owning, dude. Multi-tax.
Chicken
Envy it up.
Attack.
Happy New Year, people.
I'm gonna show you it. You're gonna love it.
Chicken Attack.
Yep. Once you watch it, you're gonna
Hit
appreciate.
2K for the first time on a few healers. Oh, hell yeah. Now I'm going 0-6. Dude. Wait, that's not fun then.
There we go. Running in.
Dude, you gotta not worry about getting 0-6, man. Everyone goes 0-6,
Got us.
Everyone.
Sap this guy.
including me.
Wrote. Find the healer. This guy
Okay.
bubbled.
Bubbled.
So good for us.
That's
Good
Bob.
advantage. Got this guy. I'm gonna go on this rat really hard in a sec.
Almost off the arc and last one
Bombing him.
soon.
Shiv. Death mark.
Capped everything, maybe?
Good. Got bubble. Big hand to Ghoul Dandy. I'm just on the lock
I'm in a
little bit right now.
blind. I'm in a blind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Screw-routing the whole team right now. Screw-routing the whole team again. And a shiv the heal. The rat. Bringing in this. Nobody got time for that.
Next this guy? Yes.
Dude, Asa so fried, man. Holy fuck.
It's Garrod everything. AoE Garrod,
Man,
dude.
I feel like the CC you have is just so insane. And it's like such effective CC. Just being silences and stuns.
I told you, Clue was doing that to me in the one lobby we had, and I actually was like screeching. It was so annoying.
Wait, what did he do? I want to do it.
So he would put up his dots, and it's easier on small maps, but you know, like the normal Asa thing to do. Like you just put up your dots on anything, and then you annoy the healer. So he would put up dots on both DPS, and then he would run over to me and triple, like after the blind, he would blind, and then triple cheap, triple garrote me. And it was just the most obnoxious thing ever. Like while this is happening too, my team's getting completely destroyed, and I just can't press a button. It's very frustrating.
Why 2 shivs? I think you just have 2 shivs now, right?
I think you have 2 stack, yeah.
Yeah.
Hothead Bop. Is this Chun?
Yeah, dude. I
Nice.
haven't gamed a Chun in so long. In a year, bro.
Nice. Nice. But yeah, those are my resolutions. Be more involved. Try to be in the moment. I'm gonna try to meditate more than I already do. And yeah. I'm gonna try to be just more. I don't know. I definitely think that I
Live
get.
your life, bro.
I definitely think that I kind of let things get the better of me too. So I'm trying to just be better in every aspect. Not get too caught up in dwelling on things. Even if that means shuffle and people piss me off. Just gonna move on.
Got to.
Just gotta go next. Go next mentality.
I heard the best go next story ever was from a professional tennis player. It's like from one of the best. I watched this video. Is this tennis player? He's like one of the best tennis players ever in his career. He has like an 80% win on overall matches. But he was saying in like 90% of his games, the score came down to like 55-45, whereas basically a 50-50.
Better
Even
in Blitz?
80% of games he won.
I don't know.
The actual
I feel like
score was about a 50-50.
I feel like
So it's
Conduit's probably
it's
good.
inevitable you're going to lose points. You just every point you lose, just let it go instantly. You know, move on. Next point. I think there's a good lesson there.
I think you have to. I think it's bad to dwell on things. I think you can learn from the past, but it's so bad to like dwell on the moment and be stuck in that feeling, I feel like.
All right, time to win.
I'm sapped.
Got him out.
How's this guy already dying? But okay. I'm gonna put them all in the corner.
I love that.
Oh.
Dead sudden demise instantly.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
brother. So good, man.
That was pretty good.
I just won 10 non-arena scrim. That's nice.
You're actually back. Yo, Dean, what up, dude?
Back, dude?
Guys, what's going on? Hello.
I want to learn how to play Outlaw too.
Nah, you gotta stay sass.
Wait,
Actually,
really?
I actually don't like Outlaw Rogue for some reason. I thought about playing it, and then I was like leveling it in the time walking, and I think I'm gonna do what you're doing. I think I'm gonna commit to being an Asa Rogue.
John says, I can tell by one game that this comp is decent.
Oh, I gotta check the trading post. Is there anything cool?
Yeah, there actually is a lot of cool stuff. For real. It's actually really nice.
Ooh,
They have some cool
there's this
sets.
little
I kinda wanna
bird mount,
buy-
dude. The bird mount looks cool.
Come on,
Asa Rogue is definitely cheese, man. Asa Rogue is definitely cheese. Frank, what up? What is good? Guys, what's going on? Hello. Like I said, people, I don't know how long we're streaming for today, but we're already live. It's the first stream of 2025 for us. Second day of the year, and I'm sick. So that's how that's going. I ended up getting like a cold or something. So that's how we're feeling. But we're going to push through. We're going to try to push through. My birthday? Yo, Dean, is it actually? Oh my god. Ladies, gents, furries, Volperas. You know that's the best race in WoW. If you're in the chat, can I get a Feels Birthday Man in the Twitch chat? Thank you very much. Feels Birthday Man in the Twitch chat, please. Yo, Dean, happy birthday, man.
We're on the priest here.
I'm real beamed.
Yeah.
You're
Just
just
randomly bomb.
You're just garroting him. You're pressing
I actually
garrote.
am him so hard, dude.
You're just Oh, look at the boomy. Here, buddy. Oh, no, we got Nova on my stuff. Oh, that was so sad.
I'm gonna grow out the mage now.
Stop clone.
Yeah. Grow out the priest again.
I'll ground clones.
Our whole team just getting mowed down.
On sheep and clone.
I'll try to get this.
I killed my ground somehow.
I
Oh,
can't do
is
this
that
guy.
still a bug? Maybe it is.
Oh no.
I had a ground behind the pillar.
Hey, you knocked him out.
Oh, look at the boomy dude. He's casting regrowth, man. He's trying to help his healer.
What can he do, man?
I think boomy's dead.
Sure.
I think boomy's dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna shiv him
Dude,
for
this
ya.
guy casted a... Oh my god. Look at him. He casted a thing. Did you see that?
What did he do? I didn't see, actually.
Dude, he casted the... Oh my god. What is it called? Do you remember those BFA trinkets? The one that puts you in stealth? The breach?
Did you see that?
He casted a breach, dude. Oh my god. That was so weird to see.
It chums up the same thing. He had a BFA trinket.
Why does he have a BFA trinket, dude? Bro, that's like, how many expansions old is that, dude? That's 3 expansions. Oh my god. That was good. That was
Maybe he accidentally put it on.
that was memorable for sure, dude. Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
That gave me so much PTSD. Wait, is that PvP trinket that like puts you into another realm or
Yeah,
whatever?
you go into the realm, you like stealth, and then when you come out, you take more damage too. You take 10% more damage or something when you come out. I forgot that they had that. Nobody ever played that one. The stealth trinket, dude.
Did you like those seasonal trinkets?
No, I hated them. I honestly, I didn't. So I didn't necessarily mind them. I just think some of them were.
You didn't like
Some
the
of them were
bomb?
so broken. Like,
Did you like the 3-2-1 bomb out of set?
yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I feel like the problem with those trinkets is that there's already so much chaos in the game, and people are too good now for them to be for those things to be. I feel like people are too good for those trinkets to not be toxic. You know, like the bombs, right? It's like, oh yeah, guys, there's this sick little bomb trinket in Shadowlands, and what does everyone do? You literally just line it up and one shot people. Like it's just, I don't know. I feel like people are too good for that type of stuff. He's wailing arrow, dude. Atop us. Hunter's doing a lot.
I'm gonna stop him at all costs.
Yeah, I think we go Hunter. Let's stack them all. Oh, they're so done. They're so done.
Vanish.
Gets a revival.
Throw to them all.
Yes.
Dude, when they stack, it's so fun to be me.
It's so OP for Asarog.
I love just AoE garroting and rupturing the whole team.
Yeah, dude, you remember when Maledict first came out and it was you couldn't even get it outside of RNG? And like you just queue into people and they just like both of them have Maledict somehow and you don't. Like the first week. And then it was also it was a delayed damage proc and then undispellable too. And you couldn't ground it or anything either. You just died. Like I don't know. I think the seasonal trinkets were like kind of cool in theory, but they always end up being so broken. Like spites, dude. Spite trinkets. Oh my god.
Oh, those are fun. I like those trinkets.
Oh, I bet you did, man. I bet
Dude,
you
I
did.
I remember showcasing the first corruption tournament.
Oh
That was the
yeah,
dumbest shit.
I remember
The
that.
first BFA corruption tournament might have been the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, Shamantics, dude, I have a video for you, man. Check this out right here. You spam Riptide and keep your totems down, but I have a video for you right there in the chat. Yeah, Maledict and BFA was disgusting. You know, saying all these things? Well, because they just make the game like they always just make it so people just get one shot, you know? Everyone at my work forgot. How could they do that? How could they do that? NG, what up? Mixed Rican, my guy. Jorix, what's good, dude? Any point playing Ellie Shaman Shuffle? Yeah, I think Ellie's solid. You have some rough lobbies, but I think it's still solid.
Ooh, Feral.
I'm not gonna lie. I've got the itch. I need to play more Marvel. I need to.
All right. I like that. Garrote.
He stunned you? Also the Feral? Feared me. Oh no. Oh, these guys are gamers.
Yeah. All right.
Probably go Feral here.
Yeah, I will.
Whenever you get there.
On my character now. Yeah, kidding him.
Stack them all? Stack them all? He's spirits.
Nice. Are you just getting 1D right now?
Yep.
Go back on the Feral when I can.
I'm gonna Earthen down.
I'm not blind the priest, I think. You might ring him.
Trying to get to you.
Ring this guy. Rote.
Knocked him out of line too.
Good die.
You guys trinket. I lost one. Wait. Still lining.
I got your priest. I'm gonna banish. Grow this guy.
Feared. Oh yes.
Advocating for this guy.
I kick barely. On the feral. Fix mage for a sec. He's
Grow
haloing.
the priest.
Big sheep.
Grow the mage.
Yes, they're all dead. They're all
Priest
dead.
again.
Oh no.
Oh, cloak.
The last of the mage. Mage could die here, no. Block.
Gonna kidney this route.
Okay.
It recovers ammo. Might go me. I'll trinket fade. Faint.
Stopped you. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like, like I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. Nice.
I don't want to do anything after holidays. I guess yeah, because your birthday's just after the New Year's celebration, man. That was good. We're just killing everything.
I love it, man. Yeah. So you're enjoying Marvel Rivals, huh?
Yeah. Well, I was
You're
sick
a-
yesterday,
you're a
so
Jeff
I've
main?
already wanted to play a lot. Well, I play whatever sport. I don't really play much, Jeff. Play Luna Snow, Cloak and Dagger, play some Mantis, play some Rocket. I want to get better at Mantis. Mantis is fun.
Ever told you who my favorite hero is?
You did.
Who I main? Wait, who?
You don't care about
That's
me.
not Wolverine anymore. That's not Wolverine anymore.
Oh, before, so you guilt tripped me before, and you were like, "Yeah, bro.
No,
he's-
that was the
how
truth
do you
at the
not?"
time.
Okay, well, what is it now?
Well, first of all, you didn't know that Wolverine was from Alberta. You didn't know Wolverine was Canadian and Albertan.
Well, how am I
So
supposed to
that's
know
like-
that, man?
I mean, I don't know. I know that Captain America's from America.
It's in his name.
Same with Wolverine. All right.
So, what is your favorite? Centaur, what up, dude?
You ready?
Yep.
Really want to know?
Well, what
Namor.
role is it? What Namor?
And Namor.
Didn't
favorite.
didn't I suggest that would be your fucking favorite? I
Yeah,
swear
like
I did.
dropping turrets. I'm like Torbjorn.
Yeah, Namor is really annoying, actually. I want to make a Smurf, dude. Smurfs are ruining the game. I want to make a Smurf and be a tank main. That's my plan. I'm gonna try to learn tanks. I'm gonna be a Thor one trick or something. That's my plan.
Do I have my map open right now?
Doesn't look like it. Now you do.
How did Chun open his map? Like his character opened a map. How did he do that?
You just press map.
Did I have my map open too?
I wish that they had the arena maps when you load into an arena and you can open your map and see the arena. You know?
That'd be cool.
That'd be nice to have. Yeah, Dean, you just gotta relax, man. There's nothing wrong with relaxing on your birthday, dude.
Going straight in.
A marksman hunter. He's one-shotting us. I lasted him.
Randomly on the priest.
Let me kill this hunter. He's one-shotting us.
I'll do it for you, bro.
Stack them all. Ex-priest.
Death
Priest
mark.
trinket it.
And a cloak karma. Cheap shot the priest.
At me.
Into a
Got
rupture.
turtle.
Into a garrote.
We got a turtle.
Bam, garrote in this guy. Garrote him again. Garrote him again.
Nice garrote. Nice garrotes.
Maybe kick him.
Good fear.
There for the kick if needed. Kicked him.
Hustle Hunter. He's just dead.
Definitely looking a bit dicey. Cheap shot this guy.
He's just dead. He's just dead.
This shit is so toxic to healers, man.
It actually is. It actually is.
So fucking stupid, man.
It's all automatic, man. Like, you put up your dots, and if people are ever stacked, it's just automatic CC. Crazy. Well, actually, everything you do is AoE, right? Like your garrote's AoE, your rupture's AoE. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's great.
Wait, these mogs are sick. The clockwork
Oh, really good.
ones? Do I need some of these? I like this one. Do I get the golden or the green? I'm gonna do golden. Actually, I'm gonna do green. What gems are good for the ring? I don't remember. I think it's the 2 damage procs. You get all the green weps back for completing the month. The match to green set. Ah, that's sick. Yes, dude. I need more tabards, dude. A Defiler's tabard, dude. Doesn't even match. Gotta do the tillers. Look at that, I got a torch. There we go. Actually, Brat, we're back. We're ready to adventure into the mines, dude. Into the caves. Yeah, I love it. They can gouge with dots up too. Yeah, I would assume that the damage threshold is going to be low, so that's nice. That's nice. Have you considered Ancestral Awakening with Totemic? I don't think you have enough points for that is the problem. I think Awakening is actually not bad if you can cast a lot. The problem with Totemic and playing Awakening is you don't have enough talent points to play it because you typically want to go into this talent here. Like the Chain Heal that makes your Riptide do more, and you need Tidebringer. So like these 2 points here, you literally put them there. Like you don't have enough talent points. You don't have enough talent points in Totemic to get Awakening. I think you could play it if you really, really wanted to, but you also don't cast enough surges. You don't cast enough healing surges to make it worth it, I think. Unfortunately. Which sucks because Awakening, I think, is actually pretty solid. Ugh. It's so weird. It's so weird. I actually played so much Marvel yesterday, and like playing WoW now feels so weird. I'm just like, my mouse movements feel weird, and like my sense feels weird. Freaking me out. People play both. People started playing the. I have a new Farseer build that people play now. But a lot of people still play Totemic, I would say. I feel like Totemic is still like 60 to 70% of what people play. But I actually think the Farseer build's good. Do it. Let's do it.
Put this lock in a headlock.
Yeah, man.
Throat. Deep shot. Rupture. Throat.
Stack them all.
Shiv off. Faint.
Off to my line.
I love that knock. Going in on this locker.
Okay. Warrior dots. Warrior regen there too. They're all dead. They're all dead. Determine this.
I go this guy again. Into full kidney. I'm going to the lock.
I lock and die.
Death mark him.
EPS. It's the warrior. It's the warrior. I knock warrior line. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. He's so far. Lava bursting his ass. I'm lightning bolting him, dude. I'm lightning bolting him, dude. He domes.
I'm on the warrior now.
I use my kick. The ground.
I have no clue what I'm doing, but we're winning. It's a great job. Great job, everyone. Look at my damage, bro. I swear I'm just an absolute buffoon.
Have you noticed that CC is randomly shorter duration? Like, for no reason? Have you noticed that bug since the patch?
No?
Like, this guy feared me, and it was a 4-second fear.
That's weird.
And I get, like, sometimes I'll get clone is 4 seconds, or, like, I'll get sheeped, and it's, like, 4.5 seconds. Weird.
That's really weird. I think with Druid, it's apparently after you use NS.
Yeah, I wonder what it was for the priest. Because he cloned, or he feared me, and it was a 4-second thing. No, it's not a visual bug either. Maybe I had prismatic. Oh, maybe because we're arcane. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe because we're arcane. Because I've noticed that with the clone, which obviously I don't think prismatic affects that, does it?
No, it doesn't. Clone is definitely bugged with NS. Pardon me.
Okay. Yeah, we just have an arcane mage. Okay, I was gonna say that's a weird bug. That's a weird bug, dude. Arcane mage is OP.
Dude, I can't believe Asa Rogue, man.
Cast sequence for Satfield? I do not have a cast sequence macro for it now. I just two separate binds. Two separate binds. What do you mean? You just garrote? Just garrote?
It's actually so fun.
Yeah, you can't drop static field from Z-axis, yeah. You can't static field Z-axis. Yeah, it's nice that you can actually kill totems and stuff because of the ancestors and like Siphene, you know? Like Farsight more with it, but struggling versus rock comps. You gotta just have Riptide out more, I think. Like, just make sure you get the multiple Riptides out, and like you have to, I don't know. It's definitely rough with Farseer in that situation because you don't have like the chain heal procs that Totemic has. But you can still get away with like getting Riptides and healing surges out that like proc awakening and then kind of AoE heal for your team. But yeah, you can't drop Z-axis. Clappity, what up, dude? Losing AG is gonna suck for sure because it does do a lot of healing. Like this game, it's 2.7, but we're also just not fighting stuff that like we're not fighting like the triple rot comps or like we're not fighting like higher rated teams. I would say. Like sometimes my AG it does like 6-7% of my healing, so losing that's gonna be really weird. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, you know? I go so fast. I go so fast in arena. I mean, if you're ooming, you might not be playing. You might be surging too much. Like maybe you're pressing surge way too much when you don't need to. Like you shouldn't have to spam cast healing surge the entire game. You cast it a lot, but you're not pressing it like you're not pressing more than like I don't know 10 healing surges a minute, right? So if you're doing that, I feel like that's why. You spam Riptide? Basically, yeah, like you have to Shaman is a lot about disruption. Like you spam Riptide, but you also are like trying to be disruptive and like avoid damage that way, you know? Like rooting and CCing people, dispelling dots. But you basically just spam Riptide and Unleash, you keep your totems down, and then you still healing surge. You healing surge with NS. You have your mana tide.
Oh shit, we both have Acid Rogues.
And like there are moments where I am sitting here spamming surge, right? But I'm not doing this all game, you know? Like a lot of the game is like riptiding everything. You unleash, you refresh your Earth Shield, you have a healing stream down, you riptide again, you nature swiftness, you CC people. There are moments where you are like, yeah, 1 or 2 surges in a row, but you're never just doing this like maximum surges every cast. Or that will you. That will certainly you. No, I think macroing it with NS is fine. That's what I've done forever. I think it's good to do. Because then you have one big trade with NS and AG, and then you have Ascendance and you have Links, so 2 Asarogues, huh? Lil Snowcone, the Frost Mage. I got him out. Cheap shot.
Shot this guy, garrote him.
Cheap.
Shot this guy.
Cheap again. Gonna claw me. I ground it.
Yeah. On the mage for now. How to blind the druid?
I got.
Oh, you're bringing him in?
I got him in. I got him
No,
in.
it's fine. I didn't blind him. I didn't blind him. I'm gonna go.
Cat mage. Gotta save us.
All over the mage right now.
I'm in the orb. Kicked him.
Got triple kicked. I bomb this guy.
Rogue.
I'm gonna go Banish, Throat, Rupture, Cheap Shot,
This is the rogue maybe? Oh, my die?
Just randomly dead.
A trinket?
I love it. I'm on the mage hard. Oh.
Okay. And his
Get a
altar.
mage with his altar.
I can't get it. Oh, he died. Yes. Yes.
Yes, baby. Nice job.
Wait.
All right, our MMR is skyrocketing, dude.
Sweet.
Hmm.
Is it? What are we at now?
19 hundo.
Oh, yeah, we're back. What's my healing look like at the end? That was my healing. What if you could press lasso a second time to yank them to you? That'd be so weird. Like the scorpion, dude. You scorpion people. You know what's interesting? I feel like I proc this a lot too with this build. Like with this build, I feel like I actually proc a lot of the CDR on my water totems. That's what it feels like, at least, because like there's sometimes I'll notice that I have more streams than I feel like I usually would. Like my stream cooldown will come back up before it usually would. So I wonder if I'm just getting way more procs. I've never messed with that talent. Well, that talent before used to get CDR on random totems every time you consumed a tidal waves. But now it's just a proc for all of them. So it used to be like half a second or 1 second for a random water totem, but now it's all of them and it's a proc. The rotation is slightly similar for both, but I would say with this build there's more emphasis on healing surging, And totemic is more emphasis on like your water totems are chain heal casts, so you have to like use them appropriately. So, yo, Trilly bottom. Yo, thank you for the raid, man. What the hell? Guys, if you did not know, Mr. Trille and I used to play a long time ago, back in MOP. We're old-ass men. We're actually old men now. It's disgusting. We played back in MOP. That was so long ago, dude. Yo, Trille, thank you for the raid, man. What's good? Happy New Year, man.
Yeah,
welcome, everybody.
Nice. Exactly.
Yo, Soft, what up? What up, Boroth? Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. This is my first stream of the new year, and I'm sick. I have a cold or something. I'm not very happy about it. I ended up getting sick somehow. I don't even know how, but I'm somehow kind of sick. So I'm starting off my new year in a great way. I'm starting off my new year in a great way, dude, by being sick.
The blind. Oh, okay.
I got you.
Thank you, bro.
Give me his PI, yes. Got cloak there. I got Rogue in the corner. We can kill him.
I love that. I'm gonna trinket.
Hex Priest.
I like that. I'm on the lock randomly.
Okay.
Shove death mark on him.
Yeah, they're getting destroyed. Broken Knight 2. Oh, his thing. Gold?
Faint. I'll cloak. Blind the priest. Trinketed. Cheap shot him. Corroded him. Corrode this guy.
I'm cheap shot.
Our whole team's just dead.
Oh, yeah, they're stacked now, too. I kicked them.
Oh my god, dude. They love getting stacked like this.
Yeah, they love getting stacked. Kill them! Kill them!
I'm trying, bro. Ship this guy. Kidneyed. I'm gonna kidney the priest. Oh, I shot at the wrong guy. I don't know what happened. Kind of awkward. Keep shot this guy. I'm all over this block right now. Don't worry.
I'm
Don't worry. I'm here.
I'm in a blind. I'm in a cheap.
Sure, this guy. Kidneyed him. He trinketed.
Like double coiled there. Take this.
Take this guy. Oh, no.
Ground.
It's okay. Little too fast, huh?
Too quick for me on the Acid Rogue. Attack them all? Oh, it's over. It's over. We can go priest too.
Yeah. I like that. We can do anything we want. I'm just bleeding their whole team right now.
This cast.
We go back on this lock in a sec. Shift his ass. Oof.
Yes.
Dude, look at my damage though. Like, I'm maintaining Garrote and Rupture so well.
Dude,
man.
you're actually owning. You're owning by pressing Garrote. Your name is Garrote Shiv, so that is good. You're damaged, dude.
I know, the old Garrote. Look at my breakdown too. It's nice.
If I may add, you need a little bit more Crimson damage. But that was good.
You think so?
I think it's good when they stack. Yeah, that dot pumps. If you have both already, like you have Garrote Rupture already, and then you just get like the triple Crimson Tempest on them.
Chun-Li says you're insane at Rogue Van. You're a natural gamer.
And I have New Year's in Norway. What does that mean? You just don't have a new year? Are you guys stuck in the 1600s?
Dude,
what
that's
does
the
that
crazy
mean?
thing is like I'm dog shit at this spec, and that's like when I just want to see like Peekaboo play it, or like Waz or someone.
Yeah, Charlie, thank you for the raid once again, man. Appreciate it. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope everyone's having an amazing 2025 thus far.
Why does it seem so broken?
Thank you all very, very much. Like I said, I'm sick, so I'm gonna try to stream for a little bit, but it's definitely hard. I'm super congested and I'm just like kind of fatigued. It's rough, but we're gonna try. I think it just does really well in Shuffle, which is why people see that it's good, you know?
Good in threes too. In Europe, dude, you should see like
I think it's good in threes, but I don't think it's the same because Acero kind of dies. But in Shuffle, you just and how with how dampening is too, you actually just melt people in like the first 90 seconds of a game. It's so crazy.
The enrage timer on Acid Rogue is your third vanish. When that comes up in 2 minutes, your whole team's guaranteed dead.
Yeah, it's actually ridiculous, dude, I swear.
Yeah, so you just like you open, and then once that shit fades, you use your first vanish. Then you can meld, then you use your second vanish, and then when that third vanish comes up, it's
I don't know.
unhealable.
You could definitely play Master of the Elements if you drop something. You'd have to drop like a point in Awakening, or like maybe you'd have to drop CDR and Ascendance, which I feel like is really valuable. You could drop, and I don't want to drop the Healing Surge talent that you get from Mana Tide. So I don't know.
This one might be hard.
I don't really think Master of the Elements is that
Depending on how many
good. But if you did want to drop that talent, then I would probably drop the Ascendant CDR. To be honest with you. Hampin, what up? The bill's right there. Best Arena Rogue right now. What's the best? I have no idea. I feel like Outlaw was still. I feel like all three specs are really good. Asa seems like the best in Shuffle.
Oh, here we go. I can get an early sap here. I grow out the priest now.
Stunned. Do a trap.
Put him again. Didn't eat. Throw it. We go hard on the ret. Take Dark Reprimand.
Got the guy off you. Creamed.
He's my first vanish.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice. Oh my god, they just die. They just die. They just die.
How's the Crimson Tempest look in that game? I took your feedback.
Let's see.
Tell me how it looks.
That's good. That's really good. Look at that.
Thank you.
It's not even pad either. You got the ret and the priest.
Big boy.
Oh my god, man. Dude, Ven's just the Asabro goat, I swear. Yeah, I don't know what to drop, because I don't really like Master of the Elements that much. It doesn't seem that good. But I do want to test it more. The problem is, I just don't know what I would even drop, because I feel like the only thing that would be worth it is probably Ascendance CDR. Because it's really rare. It's like, you don't really press Ascendance on cooldown, you know? Because you get a lot of procs anyways. So the extra minute isn't like super insane, but it kind of is. Like, I think in regular threes it is, but in Shuffle, maybe you can argue that it's not. Like, maybe you can argue that it's better to, I don't know. I don't like dropping it though, because sometimes there are games where I actually press it a lot. Who's playing Mage Law? Chun. That's by the way, people, we do have 1 of 7 healer solo shuffle guides now on the YouTube. It's right there. We're trying to get all the healers done, just like we did in Dragonflight. So we have Shaman up today. We got that up like 4 minutes ago. We uploaded that, and I have to record a couple more. I have to record a couple more and then have those uploaded sometime in the next couple weeks. We're gonna get all of them up, but it is there. So we have shuffle guides on the way. They're on the way, I swear. They're on the way. When's the next big patch dropping? People think it's gonna be like mid to late February.
All right, all right.
Just got the Shaman to 80? Nice. Hell yeah, man. Shaman's fun. I've had a lot of fun on it recently. Yo, Pixie, what up? What up, what up? Long time no see. Why this game are so bad? I don't know why game's so bad when I play, but game bad and no fun for me, and try have fun, no enjoy, but gameplay myself, shuffle, and you know, no fun for me. Pixie, what up? I'm glad you enjoyed the hoodie. I'm in a root beam. I'm in a root beam. I'm out of a root beam. Oh my god, we're getting one tapped. Oh my god. Yeah, I hate when it bugs like that. Then we run down the boomy. You're muted. You don't care about me at all. Oh! No! Oh my god, our first loss. Our first loss. And Venruki doesn't care. He's just muted. Doesn't care about me.
I didn't even mean to be muted, man. I thought I was talking to you the whole game. Dude, I died real quick. That was crazy.
Yeah, they actually killed you so fast. They actually killed you so fast, dude. What was that?
Yeah, okay, that's good. We got a series on our hand now. We'll get him next time.
We do have a series. This is good. We're back. I think Arsham's the hardest healer to play.
Give it up.
I think Arsham can be one of the harder ones, but it kind of just depends on the season, man. Depends on the season, depends on the patch. Like Shaman, I would say right now is hard in some matchups, and it's been like this for a bit. Like some matchups are hard, and then others are like super free, and you don't really need to do much. Like some lobbies and stuff you don't really need to do much, but I think baseline it's a bit harder to learn than most healers. But
have you heard that there's a bunch of like sicknesses going around?
There are times where it's really
like
easy.
norovirus or something.
Somebody typed that earlier. Is that a thing? What is that?
Yeah.
We do have the Venwuki.
Norovirus. It's a leading cause of vomiting and diarrhea.
Oh, nice. I don't think I have that, so that's good. I think I've just got a cold.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a cold.
Starting off the year off right. The universe is already testing me. This is test number 1.
Not a good cold. It's good. You get your yearly sickness done right away.
It's good for my brain. I gotta power through. Power through the illness. Can Pika still play? He's being washed up in Classic? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine, bro. He'll come back to retail at some point, and he'll start one-shotting people at 1202s, and everyone will be happy again, you know? Oh, feel better? Yeah, I took some medicine, so being sick is rough. He's actually he's wiping everybody in dungeons. Shaman is super fun, yeah. I've enjoyed it. Yeah, I swear I'm actually like addicted to Marvel Rivals, dude. Most important totems to focus on. When you're fighting a shaman, you want to kill healing streams. Just kill healing stream and kill healing tide. Like you want to always kill every totem, like even roots and stuff, because they're annoying. But stream and tide for sure. Alright. 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 What the hell is this guy doing?
Okay.
Oh, this is bad. Alright, trinket walled. Okay. I'm just a shaman. Please. Please.
Maybe I should have just trinketed insta.
The evoker did top damage. Do I need to play evoker, dude? He literally did the most. He did the most damage on their team.
That was stupid, man.
Okay. Okay, dude. We got a queue again.
Yeah, definitely. Just ran in.
Just ran in with Shroud.
I think I should have trinketed insta.
No, we just had to press stuff higher, to be honest.
I mean, that was crazy.
Doesn't it make me log my dragon and get revenge, dude?
I think we can win.
So I don't get AoE fire breath and die. Yeah, Mistweaver is really fun right now too.
Let's move it into cheap shot.
This was my favorite by a mile. I think it's really fun right now.
Like,
I think Mistweaver is really fun right now.
I got just like oppressed pounced in the opener for 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's actually killing everyone in the guild. Going disc or shaman more? Definitely shaman. Like shaman's been my favorite for a long time. The hybrid build? Yes. The hybrid build, aka the build I made. I'm never gonna let anyone forget it. I'm never gonna live it down. I made that build day 1 of the patch for Monk, and all the Monk mains tried to tell me that it wasn't that good, and then they all literally started playing it within the next week. They all started playing it and saying how good it was and how fun it is. Everyone stole my build after telling me it wasn't good, and now they all play it. Now it's the norm. So I'm never gonna live it down, dude. All these Monk players, all these Monk mains, dude, I'm letting them know. I'm letting them know all the time that they took my build. It is the best. Dude, I made that shit day 1. And they all told me that wasn't good. Bank, Meep, Sea-Doo. They were like, yeah, I don't know about rushing wind kick. Like, lightning healing, lightning. Crazy, bro. Monk is so fun right now. I actually really like playing it at the moment. I would say if I had to pick a healer outside of Shaman that's my favorite, it would probably be Monk. Monk and then like Holy Priest and like Evoker are all really, really fun. Yeah, the Evoker actually just ran across the map. That's one of those games where like we literally died because none of us are paying attention. Like I'm reading the chat. Ven's probably reading chat. I'm not really looking, and then we die in the opener, and it's like, oh, all right. I don't think it's difficult at all. I think you heal the same way. Like on Monk, you do the same thing. You still Soothing Mist and Enveloping. The only difference is you just press Rushing Wind Kick on cooldown. It didn't start working after some buffs later. No, it didn't get buffed. It was good the whole time. They didn't change anything about it. They didn't change anything about that build. It was good the entire time. Like from day 1 of the patch. And then people started playing it like 4 days later. Like they didn't even do changes. They just played it like 5 days later, people started playing it more. Because everyone watched me. Everyone watched me start one-shotting people.
Yep.
And then they're like, maybe it's kind of good.
All right, no more losing, man.
That was when I was running around just one-shotting people on Monk, dude.
I'm gonna play better. Sorry about those game starts.
You're hitting
like a lot of that was on me, bro.
You're hitting people for like 1.7 million kicks.
You shot the healer.
Positioning is similar. The only difference with positioning is you have to be
guy.
closer, right? Like you're trying to be a little bit
Shoot
closer.
the hunter.
Ground trap. We're live. We're live.
Nice, he knocked the priest.
Oh no. Ellie Sham's gonna one-shot soon.
Yeah, and a feint on the
Survive.
priest. And I growed him out of that.
Okay. So much garbage on my screen, dude.
Yep.
What's going on?
The hunter. Chipped him.
Bounce mate. This is Rapture too. After this Rapture, I think they get destroyed.
Yeah, they're in big trouble, man. Their whole team's. Look at my damage. It's through the roof.
Okay.
I have
Get him,
silences
too.
in a sec.
Oh, you got knocked to me.
Got this guy.
Okay. Sit this.
Silence this guy again. Kicked him.
Okay.
On the hunter.
With the pets. He
I'm
swaps.
just PVing like crazy, bro.
PvE!
Yeah, I'm just gonna vanish again.
I couldn't kick him.
Ah, he got it. Fuck me. Okay. I have growths for the priest. Growted him.
Okay.
He trinketed growth. I can full kitty the priest. I'm gonna do it. Here comes.
Stack them all,
Shiv him.
stack them all, stack them all.
He faded.
Oh, he's dead. No, he's dead. He's
out.
dead. He's dead. He's dead. I stunned his son.
Good.
The hunter died too. The hunter died before the priest. Yes. Yes.
God, he faded my kidneys.
What about the Meeples? The build Meeples playing with
Why
Crackling?
did he do that?
I mean, Crackling is still good healing and decent damage, but rushing wind kick is just a ton of damage. Is the difference? Like, you can argue that Crackling is more healing as a cooldown, but rushing wind kick is more sustain healing and more damage. That's the difference. It doesn't matter, man. I helped you out. I got your back. I got your back, dude.
Yo. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Oh my goodness. Hey, it's really fun, man. Monk is super fun. Yeah, nice, man. Nice. I thank you for that. Monk is super fun right now. Mm-hmm. 60, what up, dude? Yo, Palik, what up? I don't have much time to watch you because I'm from Europe, but I really enjoy your streams. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I'm glad you could tune in. Monk has always been my favorite healer, so I'm excited. Yeah, it's really fun right now. I stopped liking Monk for a long time. I kind of liked it again in Dragonflight, but it wasn't like super fun for me. And then this expansion, when they did the rework, it was great. You guys creating some okay content with the Soap Girl? Yeah, they're pretty funny. He's been doing a lot of dungeons with all these people. Just like, he's just fried, man. Guys, I think I might stream Marvel soon. I might stream some Marvel Rivals in the next week. I'd have to. Like at the end of the stream, you know, play WoW for a few hours, swap to Marvel after.
Really annoying.
Picked him.
I cloaked it. That's so good.
Outlaw roguing me. Possible.
Pick this guy.
Protecting my tide right now.
Kenny the healer. I was gonna trinket.
Fairy dots.
Get this guy.
I swear it's no trinket, no cloak.
That's a good call.
Knocked him.
Should I get over there, you think? Or do I just keep sending him?
I'm gonna stack them all together. I would kill Rogue. I have a cap down.
Full Kenny. Big trouble.
Oh, you're fine. I capped them all. Lock's dead too.
And a sheep shot.
Through the lock back here? I'm coiled. Through the lock back here?
Want to death mark this guy? Shiv. Banished. I'm going to the lock again.
Lock Rogue off me again. And this.
Should
I'll
this guy-
also heal last healer.
I like it.
Go the lock, kill him! Kill him! Go Rogue
Rogue's
maybe?
good too. Full. I'm dead. Help. I'll fan out of this.
I think you're okay.
Thanks, bro. Big ruptures. Back on the lock.
Okay.
Stunned.
Alright. Get him. I'm blinded. Trinket this.
Ship this guy. I'm feared. I'll clock this. Fuck it, bro. Take the healer.
Trying to heal us up.
Gouge the healer.
Pushing in.
Tell me that you want me. I'm in trouble. Connect to the big Hana Mika.
Try to go healer more if you can.
Yeah. We're gonna do that right now.
Flash Rogue on his harpoon. Grapple. Yeah,
Give me
they're all
this guy.
dying now. They're all, I think he
Come on.
dies here. I'll try to reach.
Advantage. Oh, trinketing. Nice.
Yes.
Let's go to heal him. We had to do.
Yes.
we have to do.
Yes. Marvel support stream? Well, I wanna make a Smurf and play a tank. I wanna
It's so
learn the
interesting
tanks.
watching
Dude.
my niece watch Teletubbies. Her brain literally she's just gone. As soon as the TV's on, she's just gone. Nothing there anymore.
She's focused,
Literally
man.
in a fucking trance. It's nuts, man.
Teletubbies are lit. It's immersive. John, what up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You think I should go Paladin a lot? I feel like I should.
I think it's always good to go healers. It's Asa.
Yeah.
I think if you can ever get triple dots out, we're just passively winning.
I agree. No, I mean, it's true. I agree with that sentiment. Go to the gym today, Sturge.
Ooh, do it. The after stream?
Yeah, I need to get a haircut today.
How are you gonna do that? You go late?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the barber.
Interesting.
My appointment's at 4.
Oh. That makes more sense. Now I know how long you're streaming.
Yep.
It's Holy Sheet. A good name. In combat. Back them all. The Hexapally. Hexapally. Nice. We can go
All over him.
Oh,
I'm triggeting. I know we got it, but I don't got time for that one.
well, I just jumped on it. I'm bad.
That's cloaking. Our whole team just getting cleaved right now.
Yep.
I glaze this guy.
Weird. Trinket this. Can't get your glare.
I kitty this paladin in a sec. Has a big kitty on him.
Watch stuff.
Evasion.
Oh, yeah.
Banish. Garrote. Rupture. Cheap shot. Garrote. Garrote. Rupture. Go back to the paladin in a sec. Garroting him again.
Oh, they're having no fun, dude. Swear's having no fun, dude. He's having no fun. He regens.
Back on me. I faint. Ooh. Step up.
Heals.
Shaman's
Shaman
taking it right now.
Got him out of line again. Oh,
Nice,
they're so
dude. I'm gonna
sad.
bomb that. Bomb that.
Pally on this. It's off
Yeah, I'll
you.
try to get to this when I can. You bubbled?
On me.
Getting ruptures up on everyone. I'm gonna go back paladin hard soon. Big down on him. Oh, I'm dead.
No. No. Press Blade Storm.
Dude, that game was going so well till it wasn't.
Fear War is crazy, bro.
Damn, I died. I dropped like a rat, man.
You're actually just winning all game, and then he pressed Blade Storm and killed you. That was so tragic. Like we're back in Wrath, dude. No. No. Do it up. I think I might do like one or two more, and then I'm gonna shuffle.
Let's do one more.
Let's do one more, and then I'm gonna shuffle, and then I'm gonna
see you in the shuffle, by the way.
log off. Take more meds, more vitamin C, dude. Yeah, my Spike, what up?
Vitamin C, more vitamin D.
GG's, my friend. GG's.
All the good stuff we need.
And LFG heroes. Yeah, static field and Asla is crazy. Like stacking anyone together, it's the same with like DKs too. Like
especially when I get no sunshine, it's just a winter, frozen, desolate hellhole
you
where
like
I live.
grip people in together, and then you can stack them. It honestly, it definitely sucks to just have no sun in the winter. It's a rough time. It's a rough time.
Sun, freezing.
Butters, what up? What up, goat?
Unreal, man. This is my mushroom hat.
What do you think about Dis losing Rapture? I mean, it's definitely weird, but they're also compensating by redesigning evangelism, right? Like evangelism is going to be your new big cooldown. Yo, awful. Thank you for the resub, man. 10 months, man. Thank you for the resub, dude. Appreciate it. You're the 4th sub of the day. Camo, what up? Guys, Happy New Year. This is the first stream we've got of 2025. I'm sorry that I don't have more energy. I somehow got sick. It's very unfortunate. I was leaving my house multiple days in a row, and now I have a cold. Very, very unfortunate. So I'm sorry that I don't have more energy. I'm trying. Believe it. Believe me, I'm trying. But I'm super congested, so like I can't even think, honestly, because I'm just so congested in the front of my face. And I'm tired. But I'm trying. Awful thing of the resub, dude. Nacho, what up? So they're redesigning it, right? Like they're like Disc Priest is, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Like obviously Rapture is nice to have, but I think it's kind of cool to have a new talent. The PvE is saying that all the reworks they're doing to Priest are for PvP. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think it's always going to be easy to do that both sides, right? Like PvPers think that the game is being ruined for PvP. PvPers think that the opposite. But I definitely think that majority of changes are PvE based. So I think it's I think if you do Mythic Plus and stuff, you actually have no right to complain about changes for PvP or being PvP designed, because the game is entirely PvE based. It's designed around that. Like people having random AoE damage in their rotation is a PvE based decision in class design. You know? But I think it's always easy to do that, right? Because like everyone just has different views on the game, you know? Everyone has different views on the game, like what they need to change and stuff.
He has that evocation on your bar. It's so good.
Is it Evo like a damage cooldown now?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm in a cheap shot.
I'll run over. I'll peel the opener. I don't trinket. I don't care. Dots on it. I'm gonna blind the healer. Healer trinketed. I'm gonna punish him real bad.
We should go him. Ground. Off the sky to the line. I knocked him too.
I like that. I'm gonna punish their team real bad here in a sec.
Okay. Go on you, I think. I think you're okay. I'll ground.
Yep.
I think you're okay.
He CC'd the healer. I guess I'll hit someone else. Bombed us.
Nice.
You like that, baby?
Nice.
He polyed him.
That's good.
That's like you need someone else.
CC matters. CC matters. Oh my god.
Love the CC. All right, GG's, dude.
That was fun. Yeah, let's play
fun,
more.
yeah,
I was serious about that. I think it's I feel
dude,
like
when Thunder comes out, bro.
Oh yeah, that is true. We have to Thunder. We just gotta have our daily arena date, dude. Nothing wrong with that. All right, GG's, dude. I'll see you on the Shuff potentially.
Yeah, I'll see you in there. Later, bro.
Peace. There we go. Guys, look at that. Day one. Well, okay, it's not day one of the year, but like our first stream of the year, we're already trying our best to continue continue on a path with our New Year's resolution. We said we're going to be more involved. We said we're going to be more engaged and immersed in what we're doing. We're going to try to be more social. We're going to try to play games with more people. Get some, as an example, get some games with Ven, stream some games with Ven. And there it is, our first stream of the year, and we're already doing it. We got like a nice hour and a half with Ven. That was fun. I always like queuing with Ven, so we got like a nice hour and a half, play with him, play with Chun, and now I'm going to shuffle. And now that I got my nice fix of team threes, I get to play shuffle and have a lot of fun. I get to play shuffle and have the most fun ever. It's time. It's time. All right, I'll be right back. Guys, appreciate you all being here. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. The first stream of 2025 for me. Much love to all of you. Happy New Year. And yeah, thanks for everyone hanging out and just enjoying the stream. We're at 4 subs on the day as well, so appreciate all the love, people. Got some long resubs today, too. Thank you. Crazy years of support, man. Pressure, what up? I don't use an MMO mouse now. Yo, Kevo, what's good, dude? What is good? Pressure, what's good? Kevo, what up? Be right back. I need a pee so badly. Ah. If I work laptop to the side, left it running, so they think I'm still working. Oh my god. Finessing the system, huh? Finessing the system, huh? As once again, we do have a one of the 7 shuffle guides finally uploaded. Got Resto Shaman right there. And we have to upload the other 6 healers soon. But one of 7 is up. 1 of 7. All right, let's see. I actually just can't think. I have like so much pressure in my head. All right, let's see. What should we shuffle on? I kind of want to play Holy Priest. I don't even want to spin the wheel. Log my priest. Hmm. Ugh. Oh, wait, I'm rank 4. Oh yeah, that's right. I owned. Let's see. Oh yeah, I had to play Druid. We gotta push on Druid. That's what it was. Our Druid's rating is falling behind. We gotta push on Druid. Gotta push on Druid. No one wants my patterns. 500 gold. Somebody take it. Top comp for a Pally in 3s? I have no idea what people are playing now. I feel like Turbo's good. I feel like Mage. I feel like Lock Rogue is good. Like Affliction Assass. I feel like you could probably play like Shadow Priest stuff still. I really don't know. Drizzy, what up, dude? Yeah, I'm a bit sick. Well, I don't know. It's the cooldowns in the left middle of the screen. In the middle left. This is just an extra action bar. This isn't this is just Blizzard UI. Like I put the spells here. It's just Blizzard UI. Yeah, I'm definitely sick. I'm trying to. I really want to get like 4 hours in, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. To be honest with you, I already kind of want to lay down. Just because I can't breathe. Like, it's not that I'm super. Like, I don't feel terrible. You know, like I'm kind of fatigued, but it's mainly the congestion that like I can't. Kind of hard to focus. You know. My favorite healer. If I had to pick something besides Shaman, I'd probably say Monk right now. But I mean, I like all the healers. Like I enjoy playing every healer right now. I think they're all really enjoyable. They're all fun. I would say for me, Holy Priest for sure. Shaman. I think Monk is really fun. I think Evoker is really fun. I still enjoy playing my Pally. Like I would say the healers that I play the least are probably Druid and Dispriest. In terms of my fun, like if I had to rank them, I would probably put those at the bottom. But I still enjoy playing them. Yeah, I gotta get the Pally done soon. I have to record all of them too, and I was already in the process of doing that, and then I got sick. So I just don't want to. I don't want to sit there and try to record everything when I'm super congested and sniffly, you know. We're too many cute. Yeah. I was already in the process of recording everything, and then I just kind of got sick, so it's hard to stick with it. Hard to stick with it, man. This is a long queue. Actually, I guess it's not. I'm kind of high on the Druid randomly. I like never play this thing. That's good. I'm just hitting Rejuve. I'm hitting Rejuve. You have all the gear too. Nice. Dude, is Energy Beacon trash on Druid? Well, no, we died instantly this game. I thought it was good on Druid. 2%. This actually looks kind of ass. I didn't even realize it was this low. Why is it so bad? Here we go. So this game, I healed mainly the mage and the DK, and I'm not getting attacked. And it still did 2%. No, I know that it doesn't proc off certain things, but I thought if you played the rejuve talent that it procs off that. Does it not proc off rejuve even if you play rejuve build? Oh my god, it actually doesn't. So it only procs off Swiftmen and then regrowth. Dude, that is so bad. I thought it procced off rejuve if you have the rejuve talent, because it's an instant heal when you do that. Oh my god, I gotta change my spec then. I need a Ascension probably. Would just be the best to play. Need just Ascension then. It's the only one to play. That's actually really troll. I thought Energy Beacon was way better than that, even on Druid. So it seems like it's only good on like, it's definitely good on Shaman. I feel like Disc it's better to be Ascension. Or on Holy. Disc is better for Ascension. Pally, you can maybe play it, but damn, I thought it was actually better than that. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna have to make a new weapon. At 10 for a weapon, and then I guess I could just make a main hand and an offhand, but yeah, might as well just do that. That way I don't have to recraft my gear. I gotta make new rings. Put a sparkle on my rings. Damn, that's crazy. I thought it was way better than that, even on a druid. That is so bad. Yeah, but the problem with the verse one is that people attack druids a lot. Like, I think having the verse amp is really good on if you're playing like when I was playing my priest, I thought it was fine. Like, I played that in the tournaments because I didn't get attacked on priest ever. But I feel like people attack druids a lot, so it's kind of hard to play. It's hard to play that when you get attacked a lot. These. Here's one on 40. Need 2 null stones. And then what do I need for weapon? I don't think I have my specs as a command. Oh, there you go. I actually do. I don't even know if that's accurate. I feel like I haven't updated that in forever, in like years. So I need a offhand. Held an offhand. Get a lamp. Boundless Cipher. 3 of these. Shadow Ink. 6 of these. Aurora. Algari Missive of the Aurora. 2 of these. Ascension, need 2 of these. I already have no gold. Have to send gold over. Disgusting. But I still have those boxes, those conquest boxes in my bank. Gotta start using those. Six. Don't have gold. Need to log over. Maybe we'll do this real quick. Let's see. We'll do this real quick. I did not realize that it was so bad. That's crazy. I thought the healing was better on Beacon. Well, I like having haste because I think with Rejuve spec and even Druid, like Druid in general, you have to spam. You have so many hots to put up that like having low haste sucks. So I like having a lot of haste for that. But I'm still stacking mastery. Like I still have a lot of mastery. I'm just trying to get a lot of haste as well. All right. Let's see. So charged. 6. 4 LOA. 3. Why don't you keep it in the war bank? I don't conform to modern society banking systems. So I'm actually an advocate for taking the money away from the banks. So yeah, I'm not going to conform to modern society by using the warband bank the way the man wants me to.
Busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel good.
Okay. Yo, thank you for the prime, dude. Appreciate the 5 months, man. Understood. Yo, thank you for the 5 months, man. Appreciate the resub, dude. All right, let me make this real quick. I gotta recrap my rings, which I can send to my dragon. That. Then I gotta make my weapon. Base verse. Armor. Offhand. Verse. Okay. Big Alliance is just loaning out your gold to build new ballistas and armored griffins? Exactly. Exactly. That's what the man wants me to use. Why don't you use all the higher tier masks? All the highest tier masks? Because you don't need to. If you're crafting PvP gear, the eye level in PvP is the same. You don't need to buy the higher quality mats. Higher quality mats only matter for PvE eye level. They only matter for PvE eye level. So if you're crafting a PvP piece and you want it to have high eye level, for whatever reason, you want it to have high eye level, then you can get higher mats. But if you're just crafting PvP pieces to PvP, you don't need to use higher mats. Because it's always the same level. So if you're wasting your gold by buying T3 mats on everything because you think you need to, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Save your gold. Save your gold. Save your gold. Release, what up, dude? My restaurant main stat priority is mastery, while on PvE it's the last stat. The reason that mastery is better is because people are always dying in, like, you're always dying in PvP. you're not always dying in PvE scenarios. And in PvE scenarios, you're also having to do more than heal the person that's the lowest on the team. And you also can't keep people low in PvE the same way, right? Like in PvE, you're AoE healing instead of main target healing a lot of the time. And you also can't let people rot. Like, you can't let people sit low HP the way you can in PvP, right? So, like, when people are dying in Arena, you can just let them kind of rot, you know? You can let them rot, toss them a Riptide, dispel their dots. You can't do that in PvE, or you just die to mechanics, right? So that's the difference. Also, crit is valued less. Crit is devalued in PvP. So, that's another reason. All right, we got our enchant. All right, we got our weapon. I want cursed. So that's why. More mastery, baby. Embellishments? How about embellishments? Embellishments are the same. You don't need to buy the high quality embellishment either. It's all the same eye level. When it comes to crafting, it's all the same eye level. When you're getting enchants, it's different. If you're buying an enchant, you can see in the tooltip that it's a different different tooltip and it's a higher number, like the T3 enchant compared to a T1 enchant. But when it comes to your embellishments, anything crafted, it doesn't matter the quality. The quality of regents don't matter when you're crafting items. Yeah, gems matter. Because, like, gems aren't... You're not crafting, right? Like, gems are a part of the... Like, it's an actual finished product. So, the finished product, when it comes to gems, enchants, then the quality matters. But you don't... That doesn't matter when you're crafting an item for PvP. Yo, Aiden, thank you for the raid, dude. Appreciate the raid, man. Thank you very much, man. What up? All right, so we redid our weapon. I feel like I'm super powerful now, right? I gotta be super powerful. Let's queue up. Let's queue up and go 06 with our new gear. Is it FDIC insured? I don't know. The Warbank? Maybe not. Probably not. Appreciate the raid, man. Yo, happy new year, dude. Thank you. Let's see. I just upgraded my embellishments and my enchants. So it's time to go 06. You guys ever have that happen? Like you get new gear on a character and you're like, oh my god, yes, I got new gear. I'm ready to go. And then you just lose instantly. Happens a lot. I have the most fun on right now. I would say Shaman, Monk, Evoker, and Holy Priest. Those four. I think I have the most fun on those four at the moment. Where? Wait, what happened? What are you saying, Dean? Happy New Year, Zingy. Oh no, I need root. Intim stuns me. Scatters me. That was so weird. Did he miss his trap? Got the thing. Actually back. Drops down his damage. We're just not going the hunter. There we go. Okay. How do we live this? Get bubble. Get bubble. Good bubble. Bring this trap. Okay, I'm blinded. On me. Okay. We can't win by just doing nothing, guys. We need to do more. We need to do more. It's unlucky. Unlucky. It's gonna leave you walking. That's tragic. All my tunes to wear the finest quality. Oh, the mats. Finest quality mats, huh? Man, that was really tragic. I needed to tell them to do that earlier. He just stuns me from across the map. Crap. I need to play. Oh my god, I forgot it again. It's so bad. A clone. Counter me. Grab me. Should have Ironbarked 4 ranking for CDR. On me. Grab me. Heard me. Bring this. On the hunter. Gives me half. On the hunter again. Circle on this guy again. A second. I jump the stun. Okay. I got locked. It's bad. We're gonna just bubble. Full. Those dots. Oh, we just spelled dots with sank there. That was so good. On me? Grab me? He does. Double ret? Yeah. This is rough. Might be a 6-0 BM hunter. No one's attacking the hunter. It's hard to get CC out. Double kicks and like we're just kind of running at the lock. We never tab either. A rough time. Hard to win without getting CC. I think Windwalker is decent right now. They do a lot of damn. It doesn't help that I didn't have Master Root too. I need Master Root every time. Need to play Master Root into BM Hunter. Okay. That shuts down a lot of his damage. Okay. Weird. Thank me. Okay. We need to dot the healer. Thank you. Someone's ulti bent. Look at it. Yeah, bash something soon. Ranking. We have port. Grab me. Okay. Rejuve. 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 Stunned. The healer's dotted. Better me. Grab me. On the hunter. The priest full. This guy. I heard all the pets. We're alive. We're dead. We're dead. We packed it literally 1%. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's just a 6-0 BM hunter. There's nothing you can do. Alright, well. Looks like the hunter's just winning every game by doing his damage rotation. Oh my god. One of those games. One of those games. One of those lobbies, man. One of those lobbies where as a healer you feel kind of meaningless. Now they're going the hunter, dude. On my team? On my team? Guys, chase. It's okay to chase. Clear dots. That's root out line. Watch me. Find the pillar. This guy just missed his own final wreck. That was really interesting. Arrange this guy. Stay in max range. We'll win eventually. I'll just mate. Telling you guys, it's crazy, right? It's crazy that on my team, we want to hit the healer. On my team, we want to dot the healer. What's up with that? A break. Someone's Oblivion too. When they're on the enemy team, they want to dot the healer. They want to swap to the healer. They want to miss all their CC. It's crazy. You want to train the rep paladin? He's gonna die. Magic pop. Let's go, baby. Do our damage rotation. Do our damage rotation. I feel like the double red's going to be really hard because they're just going to turn off their brain and run at me, and I'm going to get globaled. I'm already predicting that. I'm predicting that against double red, they're going to run at me and just purge and I die. That's my prediction. That is the prediction. Yo, Rev, what up? Okay. We're doing our damage rotation. 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 Put him on the trinket. We're doing our damage rotation. Those guys dots. Okay. It's gotta do our damage rotation. That it is. It's gotta do our damage rotation. It's a 6-0 BM Hunter. Alright. I'm telling you guys, man, double ret. What's gonna happen here? I swear they're gonna run at me. When you use Lightsmith and Herald? I use Herald all the time. I think Lightsmith's decent though. When you're fighting stuff that is kind of mainly single target, I think Lightsmith does really well, but I play Herald most of the time. Telling you guys, here it is. They're gonna run a Druid and we're just gonna die. And it's like, wow, that's crazy. Or they actually killed this lock, but watch me. Okay. Hodge, negate off this. Okay. Kind of stacking now. It's not good. Got a bubble there from both. Need to get out of this pillar. Watched. Watch is him. I'll just spell off this. Spelled him. Second blinds me. You have so many cooldowns. You have so many cooldowns. I have no trinket, no trank. This is very scary. This is their biggest set of damage cooldowns. Oh my god, they both magic bopped. I'm repped. We lose. We have wall. We have wall. We have turtle. Red died. 6-0 for the Hunter, baby. He just did his damage. We got 6 points. Oh my god. Classic. It's a classic. Everyone just does their damage, and the Hunter 6-0s. Alright. Not bad, not bad. I can't think today. Oh my god, I'm so stuffed. It's annoying. I can't think. Classic is fun. This is retail. What do you mean? This is classic, bro. This is classic. This has been going on forever. What's your green hot that isn't one of your buttons? What? Oh, that's this. I think that's this talent. It's the send wards that it's a send ward that the Guardians put up. And it's really good into people that purge you. It's really good into anything that spam purges. And I don't know if the priest purges a lot. I don't know if he was even purging much that game. I don't think he was. Yeah, he didn't press it at all, which is weird. But typically when you're fighting that or like evokers, mages, shadow priests, it does a lot of healing. So it's nice to have for those purges. Are you playing Herald on Pally now? I mean, Herald's been good the whole time, so I think so, yeah. Yo, Spider, what up, dude? You do the train post? Oh yeah, you need to get the train post for sure. Tier list? I don't have a tier list at the moment. I don't know what the best healers would be, honestly. Down payment, you got bad vibes, man. You got bad vibes, bro. What's up with that? Yo, UTL, what up, dude? I think Herald's still good, so I would play Herald, but you could also just play Lightsmith too. Like Lightsmith still works, even with the nerf. I swear it's just bugged too, because I swear you're getting the procs even when you RCC'd, but yeah. Guys, there's nothing wrong with liking both. I gotta tell you, just because if you're somebody that hates on one or the other and you go into a stream and you just start hating on it because they're on retail or they're on classic and you don't like that version and you like the other, I hate to break it to you, but you're not like the cool kid, you know? You're not like the cool kid outcast. You're just kind of a hater. Like, I don't know. You're not like hipster for like going into a stream and being like, yeah, bro, classic is where it's at. Retail fucking sucks. Shit's unplayable. You're just a hater. You're right. I don't know. You're not like a hipster. It's not edgy. It's not cool. It's just like, I don't know. It's weird. There's nothing wrong with liking both, man. You can like both. I like both versions. I play classic. I play hardcore. I played TBC when it came out. I played Wrath. I played Kata. I'm gonna play Mop when it comes out again. When classic Mop comes out. I like retail. I queue shuffle. I queue threes. I queue twos. I like playing Marvel. That's a new game entirely. I like logging on Marvel. You can be a fan of multiple things. You don't have to stick to one thing, you know? If you like classic, hell yeah, that's awesome. That's great. But just because you like one thing doesn't mean you have to automatically hate the other. You know? You got to think for yourself sometimes. Think for yourself. Stop following the trends. Unless you play Kata Classic. Yeah, dude, Kata was fun until I queued into triple DPS every day, and I was like, wow, this is a rough time. And then I stopped enjoying Kata. Retail sucks for 60% of specs in PvP. Shit's unplayable. Nothing wrong with thinking that either. Well, I think there's nothing wrong with thinking that, but I think it's also you know, you can definitely everyone is definitely going to have their opinion, but I think what's going on, what sucks is when people confuse their opinions for facts. Think for myself. I'm watching it as you play. I'm thinking for myself. Everyone that quit playing the game, do you not think they're thinking for themselves? Well, I said more than just that. But, hey man, like I said, if you want to sit there and hate on it, that's fine. You can take one piece of what I said and use that for my entire statement and twist my words a little bit. That's completely fine. You are more than welcome to do that. But yes, I don't think it's really fair to anyone to kind of twist my words by taking one statement and then making that your rebuttal. But hey man, to each their own, man. The whole point is you don't have to come into the stream and hate and be weird. Very simple, you know? You don't gotta come in and kill the vibes, man. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, people always like to confuse facts with opinions, reality with opinions. So like that, right? Like even that, right? Like the game sucks for 60% of specs. We can see by the ladder that is proven to be false. You know, every spec is viable right now. Every single spec in WoW PvP is viable. But to say that the game sucks for 60, 70% of them or they're not balanced is just a lie. It's just not true. You know? Holy Fire, what up, dude? What if I want to be weird? I mean, there's nothing wrong with being weird. I'm a weirdo too. I'm a weirdo too. You can be weird. That's fine, but you know what I mean, man. You know what I'm saying. If you have to be a top 5% player to make a spec viable, top 5% player, huh? So you think warrior, you think Fury Warrior, you need to be top 5%, top 5% player for Arms Warrior, Fury Warrior, Frost DK, Unholy DK, Destro Lock, Affliction Lock, Demo Lock, BM Hunter, Marks Hunter, Survival Hunter, In-Hand Shaman, LE Shaman. You think all of these specs you need to be the top player to have them be viable? I would argue that the worst spec in the game you could argue is maybe like Fire Mage, but every spec in the game is definitely viable, I would say. But yeah. Like I said, man, it's really easy to confuse facts with opinions. Really easy. On WoW for the first time in months, got a prep for 11.1. Ran Druid in season 1, going with my warrior in 11.1. I ran Druid in season 1, I'm going with my warrior. Damn, you're swapping off Druid? Alright. No, I know what you meant, Pulsing. I know what you meant. I could tell by the exclamation points, man. Like I think there's always going to be classes that have it better. Like always, you know? There's always going to be classes that have it better or that people feel have it better, you know? But I feel like people get so hung up on that at the same time. Like there's not, I don't know. It's so weird to see. It's like, why don't people do that in Classic? Classic, you can argue, is more fucking imbalanced than retail. But you don't see people going into streams raging about balance in hardcore WoW because the fucking mage or rogue or whatever in their dungeon is doing top damage by pressing one spell. You don't see people coming in and complaining about that. Like, because it's part of the game. It's just part of the game. Can't change it. You're always going to have imbalances in the game. It's never going to be this perfectly balanced thing where everyone is happy. You know? It's always going to be a, what is the saying? What is the cliche? The grass is greener. That's the mentality that everyone has, man. Everyone has the grass is greener mentality. Oh, I'd have so much more fun if I played this class. And then you play that class and you're still sad because something else beats you. And it's like, oh, I'd be happier if I played this class. And then you play that class and then something else beats you. And you're like, oh, fuck this game. This thing is so OP. I'm going to play that. And it's like, it's never ending. It's never ending. The reality is everything in the game is viable. Are some things better than other? Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Is Fury Warrior better than Windwalker Monk? Yeah, it probably is. Does that mean Windwalker Monk is bad? No. Are certain classes and specs, are some melee better than demon hunters? Yeah, you can argue that they're better than demon hunters. Are demon hunters still good? Yeah, they're still solid. They're still viable. It's like, you can't... Everyone is so hung up on like this non-stop back and forth of like what classes are broken and what is bad and what's not viable, and it's just half of it just isn't even true. No, I know, I understand why people get frustrated, but it's like that's my hands were sweating. It was cold, it was hot, but I need to keep the door closed. Jesus. Came in here earlier, it was so fried. He like had the door like mostly closed, and he just barged in and just and walked over and started hitting the blinds, and I just got up, picked him up, and just dragged him out. It's not fun playing at a disadvantage. I mean, I'm not saying that it is, but I'm saying if everyone were to always complain about specs that aren't as good or specs that are better, then basically every game in the entire world sucks ass. You can literally play every single game and do that. It doesn't matter. You can play every game. You can play CS and cry about this gun, it doesn't feel as good as this gun. Oh, this champion in League doesn't feel as good as this. Like, it's always going to happen. It's not possible to ever have that taken away. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't matter, man. Like, even playing Marvel recently, it's the same thing. I got people that come in. I got people that load into our game, like our lobby, and they're playing like, you got people that are playing like the most OP tank. Like right now, the best tanks in Marvel are what? Like Doctor Strange is good, Magneto, Groot. And you got people that like, they'll play Doctor Strange and they'll be typing in the chat or like raging in voice comms about other classes. It's like, you're already playing like the best tank and you're still complaining. Everyone will the problem is everyone always tries to think that there's other things and like better things that they can do. And if they're losing, it's because the other things are stronger. It is all retail classes are balanced, but that's because they're also similar at just doing damage. Classic has awful balance, but the flow is just better. The flow is better? What do you mean? Do you mean like kata and stuff? I mean, the game is just simpler. The game is definitely simpler, and the game is a lot more the game is a lot more rock paper scissors back then because it's just simpler and there's less things going on. So counters are a lot more dramatic. Like counters are a lot more you have a lot more of a like dramatic and miserable experience when you're fighting counters in classic expansions, because there's just less going on, so there's less you can do, right? What's Marvel Rivals? Marvel Rivals is Overwatch, but with superheroes and better. And better. Oh yeah, Aug Evoker. I always write off Aug Evoker because that spec is disgusting. But yeah, like you can argue that the worst spec in the game is like Aug and like Fire Mage. For sure. JT, what up, dude? Holy Priest worst spec? That's true. Bailey said that earlier. Holy Priest probably you could argue is the worst healer at the moment. Still viable though. No, I haven't played Spider-Man in Rivals now. McNasty, what up, dude? I would say that on retail you can fight counters, click buttons for 10 minutes instead of 1 and lose anyways. That's why it feels worse. Sometimes to lose in kata because you lose so fast you can't even play the game. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think everyone just kind of exaggerates a lot too, to be honest. Like even that, like nobody's having 10-minute games. Like I didn't even have 10-minute games in the tournament playing the best comps in the game. Our games were like 7-8 minutes long. I think we had one game that was like 10 minutes. Like nobody's having 10, 12-minute games at 1700. Okay, whatever, same shit. Well, I mean, come on, man. It's not the same shit though, right? Like this is my point. And I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I'm the martyr of the community, but if you're talking 10 minutes versus 7 minutes, that's a 30% difference. That's a 30% difference. So yeah, that's a lot. That's a huge difference. It's a huge difference, man. It's like if you play WoW. If you play, it's like you said with kata, right? Like what you're saying about kata is pretty accurate. When you play these counters in like kata and wrath and TBC, you literally die in like 40 seconds. Like you fight a triple DPS, you die in 30 seconds, and it's like, bro, this is fucking dumb. Like, how is this happening? There's a difference between dying in 30 seconds and dying in 90 seconds, right? There's a difference between dying in 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and dying in a minute. There's still a big difference there. There's a difference between playing a game that's 10 minutes long and playing a 6-minute game. But yes, I mean, I think the difference is, like you said, when it comes to classic expansions, like the counters and stuff are a lot more, they're a lot more, it's a lot more drastic, I would say. What do you think they need to do to help the game grow? Well, I think balance is the least of people's worries. I think everyone focused on balance is worried about the wrong thing in the game. The problem with the game is that the rating system is outdated. The rating system's outdated. The reward structure sucks. That's the problem with the game. Add-ons make the game worse. That's the problem. Like at the end of the day, the game it's an old game, right? We're playing a game that's been out for 20 years. So at the end of the day, it's hard because it's also an MMO. MMOs aren't the most popular games, right? The most popular games are battle royales and FPS games and even like different like MOBAs and stuff. Those are more popular games, right? So it's already hard enough for WoW with that. And the fact that in an MMO and in PvP, which is a small portion of the game, it's already hard enough to get new people in to play the game and then play PvP and understand all this information and learn the game. But I do think that it's still possible. The problem is there's no... My opinion is, when it comes to PvP specifically, and I think PvE kind of has this issue as well, the reward structure is terrible, and the rating system is outdated. And I think those things on top of, you know, other things, other general issues like the add-on epidemic, if you will, I think that makes it a lot harder for new players to play the game. I think if you're new to the game, and this is just a very specific example, right? But I think if you're new to the game and you are trying to PvP and you somehow make it past the fucking crazy barrier to entry with information and add-ons and all this shit, and you finally make it past all that, and you get to play arena, and you get to like 1700, 1800, you work super hard for it. And then, you know, maybe you get to like 1900, 1950, whatever. Like some people are just naturally better. You get to that point, and then you realize that your next reward, just as an example, and this goes for people that already play right now too, your next reward is 500 rating away. Like your next actual reward is what, 450 rating away, which is glad, you know, as an example when it comes to threes. Like you get 1950, you get your weapon enchant, and then it's like, oh, I have to get 450 rating, and then I can get a glad mount. I mean, there should be rewards at every rating, I think. I think there should be rewards at 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Like, I think there should be rewards all the time. I think there's a lot of room for innovation and creativity when it comes to the reward structure in WoW. Whether it be Arena, whether it be PvP in general with BG Blitz and RBGs, whether it be PvE with Mythic Plus and rating. I think there is a lot of growth for... and a lot of room for innovation and creativity there. But the fact that you need to wait 20 minutes to play is a huge obstacle. Yeah, I mean, queue times are long, but I think everything's tied together, you know? We've talked about this so much. Sorry if I seem very short and to the point, very direct. I'm also sick too. But that's part of it, right? All the problems are tied together. Like, is balance the biggest issue? No. Class balance is not the biggest issue in the game. People like to act like it is because everyone loves to complain all the time about their class being bad or whatever the fuck, but is it a problem? Sure. You could argue that, you know, it's always going to be an existing problem, right? Chung, appreciate the resub, man. 63 months, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You should give Verse Mastery, dude. Verse Mastery with like 8% haste or something. So is it going to be a problem? Sure. It's always going to be an existing issue. Always. With Blizzard trying to make the game more balanced. But it is one of like 12 different issues with the game, right? And they're all tied together. You know, balance, the boosting issue, the MMR rating, the MMR issue, the rating system as a whole, the reward structure, Gladiator, all these things are all tied together. It's not just one problem. The LFG system, shuffle queue times, BG Blitz queue times. It's all multiple things together. But I do think it stems from the fact that the rating system and the reward structure are both outdated. I think those are the main issues that are causing all of these other symptoms in why the game doesn't feel good to play. Or in why the game doesn't feel good. Like, I enjoy playing the game. I think the game's still fun. I think this expansion and even Dragonflight, unfortunately, Dragonflight had some pretty low lows. But Dragonflight was a step up from BFA and Shadowlands with the bigger picture, I would say. And I think War Within is also a step in the right direction, but the core issues that are still there aren't being fixed, you know? Like, they can make gearing better, they can make leveling better, they can make, you know, some cool transmogs, they could be better with class design, they could make the elite sets better, but the core issues with the game aren't being fixed. And until those are addressed, it's going to be the same thing, right? It's going to be the same cycle. They need a similar type of reward system as the trading post? I mean, yeah, they need something. Like, think of it this way, right? Here, the way I look at it is, it feels like WoW, and we're just going to talk about PvP, but like I said, this does pertain to PvE as well. It feels like with WoW, they're stuck in like 2008, and every other game has moved on, you know? Every other game and like all these PvP games and like new games that are coming out have a better rating system. Their reward structure makes more sense. They have a battle pass typically. And then there's WoW. Like, I talked about this a few days ago. Like, look at the honor level system. The honor level system came out in what? Legion? 1475 honor level. The last achievement you get from honor level is like 500. The last one you get is 500. That's the last reward you get in the honor system. Like, they haven't updated the honor system in 7 years. When did Legion come out? Legion came out, what, 8 years ago or something? They haven't updated the honor level system in 8 years. Now, what's a bigger issue? Right? What's a bigger issue? Class balance that people complain about all the time, even when it's good? Or the fact that one of the systems in the game and one of the reward structures in the game has not been updated in 8 years? They made a post actually updating Mythic Plus rewards. Can you link it? Is it recent? Then he had a renown track similar to Trading Post, but just for the entire season. Healers get more rewards. Make it so 1800 start earning percentage for his token. Recolor glide mounts with different names. I mean, that's what I think. I think the same thing. I think Super T's had a great idea when it comes to like threes. You know, you can play threes and get every win above 1600 or 1800. You get a percentage or some sort of progress or some sort of currency that you can use to buy old elite sets. And it's like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. Like you have a consistent reward and some form of progression added to the game and some incentive for threes, you know? And that's just one example, right? Like you can do that for twos, you can do that for threes, you can do that for fucking RBGs. Doesn't matter. I think there's a lot of room for like I said, there's a lot of room for creativity in the game. And it sucks to see when it doesn't happen. If you're around 2300 on that character, please queue Shuffle. I need a quick queue. I'm 25 on this guy. The amount of people that whispered me wanting the Shadowlands Season 1 Elite set, only for me to tell them that they can't get it. Yeah, I think it sucks. I think it sucks that you can't get the old stuff. I understand it, you know? Like, I understand that certain things are prestigious and you want to keep them. You don't want to keep them, you know, if you get the Elite set one season, you can't get it the next. Like, I understand that idea, but you know, it's similar to what Sosa said if he's still here. You know, he asked the question like, oh, what do you think needs to be done to get new people to play? And when I think of that, when I think of new players or players that are returning after like 15 years to the game, right? 10 years to the game. It's funny that people say that with WoW. Like the people that play WoW still and love the game and want to see it thrive and do better and want the game, you know, want new players to come back. Some of those people that think that way are also the people that are gatekeeping all of the ideas that people have to get people to come back. You know? Yo, Rank, what up? What up, Bourbon? Oh, we need more people to come back. Okay, well, I have an idea. Why can't we have a reward where you can get old elite sets? Nah, bro. I earned that back in fucking 2008. They don't deserve it. And it's like, okay, well, you want people to come back, but then you're gatekeeping any sort of idea that can have people, you know, allow people or interest them in coming back to the game. So, like, which one is it? You know? The game is 20 years old and people are still holding on to their elitist ideologies regarding old transmogs and like rewards from 2008. Yo, Rank, thank you with the 5, get the subs, man. What up, man? Thank you. So I'm just chilling right now, man. I'm just vibing out. I'm still sick and we're having a lovely conversation. But I'm just sick, so I'm just sitting here chatting. I wanted to play more and I'm actually just exhausted. Like I can't think because I'm so congested. So congested. Rank, appreciate the 5. Get the sus, man. Thank you very much. You guys, we're at 11 on the day as well. I think a lot of people will come back, but they're only gonna play classic mob classic. Retail will die. Mob classic will skyrocket. I don't know. I think mob classic is gonna be. I think mob classic is gonna be the same as every other classic expansion that gets re-released. I think it's gonna be fun for a little bit, and then it's gonna die out. Same as TBC, same as Wrath, same as Kata. I think at the end of the day, when it comes to the general, you know, when it comes to the general audience of PvP and the player base, it's hard to play a game for the 20th time, you know? It's hard to go back in time and play the game when it's just going to be entirely different. Like, Mob Classic is not going to be the way everyone thinks it's going to be. It's the same way Wrath wasn't the same way people thought it was going to be, you know? And when I say people, I mean the general public. I don't mean, like, anyone that played Wrath back then, or, you know, anyone that has played Arena Tourney, or, you know, plays a lot of Arena now. Like, you knew that going back to Wrath, it's like, all right, we're going back to Warriors and fucking LE Shamans. Like, we all know what's going to happen. But I think people, when they see the old expansions, it's like, there's so much nostalgia that comes with it. But at the end of the day, the game is different, right? Players are better. Everyone understands how to play the game now. The class design is overall simpler. And it's just a lot different. The meta's figured out. A lot of the reason games suck now is videos and streams. Everyone learns the meta and then everyone does the same thing, has the same sex, etc. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I think streaming and social media has changed games forever, especially MMOs. When it comes to MMO games, even PvP in an MMO, like WoW. Information is key, right? Information is the most important thing. But you get all of the information by just Googling it. So this is all your fault? Yes, it's actually my fault. It actually is. You know what's funny? Guys, we have a... by the way, guys, we also have a new... So we're doing solo shuffle guides just like we did in Dragonflight. And we have a Resto Shaman solo shuffle guide right there on YouTube, uploaded 54 minutes ago. And we're making 6 more for each of the other healers. Check it out. But yeah, I think streaming and... social media platforms, YouTube, all of these things have made gaming, especially MMOs, it's made it a lot harder to... It's made MMOs a lot harder to enjoy. I think it's made gaming a lot harder to enjoy, but I think it's made MMOs a lot harder as well, you know? Basically, what's really funny is yeah, I mean, what's really funny is that gaming has just changed completely. Like, gaming in the last 10 years or so has completely changed. It's not for fun anymore. Like, obviously people play for fun. You know, you're going to play things and have fun. I play Marvel Rivals. I have a lot of fun. But when it comes to people playing games and just being, you know, for lack of a better phrase, blissfully ignorant, it doesn't exist anymore, you know? Think about when you play WoW. Think about when you play WoW and you have someone in your solo shuffle, right? And you could be 1600, you could be 1800, you could be 2800. It doesn't fucking matter. You're playing WoW, you're playing solo shuffle, and you've got a guy in your shuffle that's playing all the wrong talents. What is your first thought that goes through your mind? What's the first thought that goes through your mind when you get a shuffle and your healer has all the wrong talents, he's got all the wrong spec, the wrong spec, the wrong stats, and you're looking at this guy like, this guy's a fucking idiot. Holy shit, why is this guy in my game? That's all you're thinking. Before you just play the game. Before, you would literally just play the game. You know, 10, 12 years ago, you just play the game. Obviously, sometimes you have people that really cared a lot, But if you go back 10, 12, 14 years ago, you just played the fucking game. Nowadays, it's like, you look at this guy like, bro. You look and it's like, dude, this guy's not playing Ride the Lightning. This guy's not playing, oh my God, this guy's not playing the Spirit Link talent. Like, oh, he's playing this build. Like, what is wrong with this guy? Like, you lose your mind when you see people doing that. It's so different than before. And this is at every rating. Like, even if you're 1600, you have people that are raging at you because you don't have the right talents or something. It's completely different. And so I do think that, yeah, I agree with that. I think streaming and social media platforms and having all this information readily available within 5 seconds of getting, like, within 5 seconds of opening Google, you know, it's rough. It's rough, and it's especially rough for MMOs. It's especially rough for MMOs because it's I DPS every now and then. What's a good example? Look at New World, dude. New World came out and everyone already figured out the game within like a week of playing. It was already figured out. Everyone knew everything about New World. And then on top of that, they had like a bunch of server issues and different bugs. And then they had their issue with like the server transfers, and then the game died. Like, people still play New World now, and it took a while for people to kind of come back to it. But people immediately just quit the game. It's like, they just moved on. And that's for different reasons too, right? Like, I think at this point, and WoW is kind of suffering from this too. Not only is information just so easy to access now, but there are so many games in the world, so many games that exist, that if the current game you're playing is bad or you're not liking it, you just move on to a different game. And we've seen that with WoW, especially with WoW the last several years, because now there's, not only are there multiple games that are coming out and new games that are really fun, and people are very understanding of other games being fun, whether it's Marvel Rivals, Final Fantasy, when New World came out for a time. But not only are all of those things true, but at the same time, with WoW, there's 4 different versions of fucking WoW. So if you don't like retail, you just play Classic. If you don't like Classic, you play Kata. You don't like Kata, you play Classic whatever. You don't like that, you play SOD. You play fucking Hardcore. You play Kata. You play, like, you just have so many different versions of the game, and then different games in general. We're in a different era, man. We're in a different era. And if you're wondering why I get so frustrated when we have these conversations, or like when people come in and they're kind of trolling, or like they make comments of like, oh, this game's dead. And it's like, you know what? I understand that. Like, I understand people's frustrations, and everyone has their own opinion. That's fine. But I think people don't understand the idea of a dead game. WoW is not a dead game. There's definitely, it's not looking good. I'll tell you that. It's not looking good, but if you want a dead game, you got WildStar, dude. You got WildStar, bro. You got fucking, go back and play like OG Call of Duty Modern War, like go back and play OG Modern Warfare 2 from 2009. Try playing online on that game, you know? You got Star Wars The Old Republic, you got Rift. Do people still play Rift? What happened to Rift? So it's just, I don't know. The reason I get frustrated is because it's, obviously I'm passionate about it, but like, the game is far from dead. It's just, it's really easy to just say that and kind of speak these things and voice your frustration when the game is kind of not in a good state. And on top of that, there's just other games out, you know? There's just other games that people are playing as well. Yo, AoE Spawn, what up, dude? I actually didn't mind Rift. I didn't really like it at first, but I kind of played it a little bit more back when it came out. I didn't mind it. Didn't mind it. Oh, Blizzard Visions. I hope Blizz Visions vision is to combine all the elements of what makes retail great and what makes classic great and meet in the middle. I really don't know what they're trying to do, honestly, because it seems like they're just from my perspective, it seems like they're trying to just release as much content as possible and cycle through everything. Like we get a new classic expansion, we get a revamped classic, we get a new SOD, we get a new hardcore, we get a new retail expansion, we get a new retail patch, we get a new Plunderstorm season, we get a new classic expansion, revamped classic expansion. Like it seems like we're just filtering, we're like rotating through everything, and that seems to be their plan at the moment. No, I don't think the anniversary realms are a bad idea. Like, I actually like that they're doing that because I think it does kind of help bring life to the game. My biggest fault, the biggest issue I have with this new era of like cycling through different versions of the game and cycling through content is that it feels like whatever they're not working on gets left in the dust. You know? So like hardcore is fun now, you know? Hardcore is fun now because the idea of it is very simple and easy to understand, and all the streamers are playing it, so it's getting more activity than it normally would because you have all these people that stream it, like Soda Poppin', right? Huge streamer that plays the game and is playing hardcore. But when they release a new classic or when they release something else that's new and have a new expansion, then suddenly that version of the game is kind of dead. It's like with SOD, right? Like they came out with SOD and it was super cool, and then people stopped giving a fuck. And then they come out with a new SOD phase and it's like, oh yeah, SOD's fun again. And then they stop caring. And that just kind of seems to be the cycle that we're in, you know? Which that is my biggest problem. Like it sucks to feel like they work on the game. It sucks to feel like they do the bare minimum when it comes to working on the game and then they move on. That's what sucks from my perspective. And not even from the streaming perspective as somebody who plays the game and has streamed it for so many years, but from the perspective of the consumer. Like that's what bothers me. SOD crushed our hardcore server? Oh yeah, I bet. Because yeah, people were still playing hardcore when they had SOD come out, right? If SOD had arena, I don't know what they would do if they could even do that with SOD. Because yeah, the world PvP stuff was like kind of cool for SOD, but it wasn't as cool as I think people expected it to be, like the Ashen Veil stuff and like the Stranglethorn event. It would be cool if they had like special battleground stuff in a SOD realm, like on SOD realms. Rift was a lot of form. The freeform builds on launch were sick. Oh, world first for the first raid. Damn, that's insane. Legendary Rift Raider, bro. Yo, Ojos, what up? Happy New Year, man. You did catch the stream. Hello. I know I'm not playing arena right now. I'm just kind of sick, man. Kind of sick. But yeah, like I said, I understand everyone's frustration with the game. I have the same frustrations. Like I try to move past it and I try not to dwell on it. Ironic because we're having this conversation now, and you know we always end up having this because you know people just like to come in here and chat and we have discussions. So it seems to be a frequent thing, but I do try really hard to not dwell on like my thoughts on the game and try to stay in the moment and just enjoy it for what it is. Because I genuinely do enjoy playing. Does that mean I think it's good or that it can't be better? No, I think it could be loads better. Heaps and bounds better. But I do think, or leaps, but I do enjoy the game for what it is. But I am someone who always looks for ways for it to be better. Oh, nice, my thing sold. All I had to do was sell it for 70% lower, baby. Love that. Zaka, what up? How's retail feel at the moment? I would say in terms of balance, the game is definitely better. I would say Arena is not as active as it should be. It's pretty inactive right now when it comes to PvP. But I think we're just kind of in that same spot with WoW as always, where people just wait till the end of the season. So thankfully, the season ends in about 6 weeks or so. So queues are actually starting to heat up more and more. Every passing week, people are queuing more and more, which is nice. Even this last couple of weeks, you know, with obviously the holiday break, has an impact. But when they did their recent hot fixes and their class changes, and then the 07 patch, like the queues were a lot better. So that's been fun. Every patch being an expansion worth of changes. Yeah, they definitely do a lot of changes every patch, which I don't know how I feel about that personally. Like, I understand doing a lot of changes, but it definitely feels like every patch we're getting I would kind of agree with that. It feels like every patch we're getting classes like redesigned. Like, how many times have they redesigned Pally at this point? And fucking Druid and like Monk. We're just redesigning classes every patch. like adding new talents and redesigning classes every patch. And it's like, all right, like we keep doing this, which is weird. You don't ever press prayer of healing on Holy Priest. You don't even talent the spell. As a longtime WoW player with a lot of normie friends, their biggest turnoff is the idea of how many buttons, spells, abilities, keybinds every spec has. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot. Like, there's a lot of spells even in Classic too, but the difference is there's obviously like more spells that you're pressing a lot in retail, and then there's a lot of information, right? As opposed to Classic, where it's like you're playing, you know, even in Wrath, like there's a ton of buttons in Wrath. You ever watch somebody PvE in Wrath on like a fire mage? And they're pressing Fireball, and it's like, you got 30 buttons. You got 36 buttons. You're pressing one. So, yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of buttons that I feel like are mandatory in the later versions of the game, and then there's just a lot of information. Lot of information. Kind of just how it is with a game this old, you know, with an MMO this old. Mark's under what? The Lone Wolf build? I'm excited for 11.1 Holy Priest, but it's so far away. Dude, I'm really excited for Priest in 11.1. I think Disc and Holy are going to be super fun. People are going to hate Mob Classic if they hate too many buttons. Mob had... Yeah, Mob has a lot of buttons as well. I think it's not... It's like some classes have more buttons now than they did in MoP, but a lot of classes have a lot of buttons in MoP. Would you be open to a flex queue for 3? It's basically a 1-round solo shuffle, but you can queue with another person or a team of 3. I mean, yeah, I feel like that'd be an interesting idea. Like, I think that'd be cool if you could queue. I think that'd be cool if you could queue 3s. If you could queue 3s like that in general. And it was just part of the way you queue 3s. Where you can either queue solo shuffle, or you can actually queue 3s, and you can either solo queue or duo or trio, yeah. I think that'd be cool. Even if they took out shuffle and add that, but I don't know. I don't really mind the idea of shuffle, to be honest with you. The biggest problem that I have with shuffle is that I'll be super transparent, I suppose. I mean, I already am, but the biggest issue I have with shuffle, like the root problem, the root issue and focus I have with shuffle is the fact that it feels like they added the bracket into the game and then just kind of stopped giving a fuck. That's my issue. It feels like they added Shuffle and everyone was super excited, and then much like everything else they do with WoW, they just stopped caring. So they made this game mode, they kind of made sure it worked kind of decent, and then they added it to the game, and then they stopped giving a shit. So the problems that exist in Shuffle, that have still existed for so long, have not been addressed, right? You know, when we look at something like MMR, right? Like the way rating works in Shuffle and the way rating in MMR is distributed has been broken since day one. And they have still not fixed it. They have still not changed it or addressed it. They haven't even made a post about it. And that's what I have an issue with, right? I don't mind Shuffle. I like playing it. There's a lot of variety. You have a lot of different specs, a lot of different players. I think it's nice that people have a way to queue WoW without sitting in LFG all day. I don't mind that. I play Shuffle all the time. I don't mind that. The problem I have is you have issues like we said with the rating system, like the rating distribution, that have been a problem literally since day one. It's hard to say super fast. Since its inception, people have been queuing Shuffle and winning 3 games, 4 games, 5 games, and losing rating. Like the fact that it's been 2 years of solo Shuffle and you can still get punished for winning a lobby is agonizing. It's so painful for me to experience that, and to know that other people are. Like, I'm a very empathetic person, man. When we sit here and have these discussions, you know, a lot of people, I get some people, like some weirdos, message me in game sometimes and start raging at me for my opinions. I sympathize with you guys. I understand. Like, I'm a very empathetic person. I want the game to be better. I know everyone has frustrations or certain things they like and don't like, and even if we disagree on things, like, I still try to understand your perspective, and I want the game to be better as well. And the fact that issue right there with Shuffle is still a problem after 2 years is insane. Like, imagine any other game where you can lose rating when you win. Imagine any other game where you lose rating when you win. What do? I would quit the goddamn game. I would just quit the game. You're telling me if I win the lobby, I'm losing rating? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and it's been a problem since day one, and they have not fixed it. And that is my biggest issue with Shuffle, is that they added this bracket to the game, and then they basically said, it's like shipping somebody off. It's like it's like a parent shipping their kid off to school, you know? Except in this scenario, the parent is automatically bad and doesn't give a single fuck about you. That's basically how it feels. It's like, oh yeah, here you go. Here you go. Enjoy. Solo Shuffle. You guys got it. You got solo queue. And it's like, all right. Well, oh yeah, even better. It's like you give your kid an iPad. You give your kid an iPad and you're like, all right, fuck you. Like, I don't want to deal with you today. Here's your iPad. You got your TV. And then the kid's like, Mom, I ran out of videos to watch. And it's like, yeah, fuck you, whatever. Like, you have your iPad. Like, leave me alone. That's what Blizzard did. Mom, the iPad's dying. Oh, yeah, here you go. Here's, like, whatever. That's what Blizzard did. It's like, they added this game mode, and then they just stopped caring. And that's my biggest problem with the game, when it comes to Shuffle specifically. That's my biggest issue. I don't hate Shuffle. I do think Shuffle has made the game worse in some ways, but I also think that is a system, a symptom that pertains mainly to solo queue modes in general in every game. And I think it's also a symptom of bad design when it comes to the matchmaking and the rating distribution. Like, I think if Shuffle was, if they actually made it better, I think Shuffle would be great for the game. But the problem is, we don't have that, you know. The problem is they made a bracket, they added it to the game. They made a bracket, they put bare minimum testing. They put bare minimum testing in Shadowlands as a brawl, and then they added it to the game, the next expansion, and then kind of just let it rot. You know? They added it to the game in the next expansion, and then even worse, they actually made it worse because MMR in Season 1 of Dragonflight was too high for them, and it was so popular and it was so popular and active, and everyone loved having rating that they decided, oh shit, we don't like that, and then they capped MMR. So not only did they add the game mode, and they didn't actually fix it to make it better with the problems it had, but they made a conscious decision to make it worse by capping MMR. Crazy. That was the fault of 3Bits complaining. Well, yes and no. So basically, Blizzard did what bad teachers do in school, you know? Blizzard did what teachers do in school, which I guess you don't need to be a bad teacher, but they did what teachers do in school. Like, you got that one kid that fucking asks about the homework, and now everyone's got to do it. Or you got that one kid that like is acting like a dickhead, so then everyone's in trouble. That's what Blizzard did. Blizzard saw that everyone was high rated in Shuffle, and players are like, hey Blizzard, MMR is low in 3s because you guys didn't add MMR. And Blizzard's like, oh, yeah, we didn't add MMR to 3s because we said fuck it, and we just wanted to see how it would go. But because MMR was too low in 3s, we're going to nerf it in Shuffle too. And it's like, everyone is sitting there like holding their head, eyes bulging out of their head, confused, like, what? Like, why are you nerfing Shuffle MMR? We said that 3's MMR was bad, and it just, that's what they did. It's crazy. People who complain, they get, wait, what? What's your fix for this issue? Pretty sure this is how MMR works. If you spam lose 20 games in League, you'll get close to no LP. People who complain they get no CR for a tie forget to mention the 50 losses before. I think you're doing a lot of mental gymnastics for a very simple issue to understand. Because we're not... No one is talking about... So it's not an issue of... It's not an issue of going 3-3. Well, it's not how it works, though. It's not how it works. That's the problem. So I will explain the problem to you, because that's literally not how it works. So you want to know how it works? I'll put it to you like this. Imagine you played a League game, right? Imagine you played League. This is a more accurate depiction of how it works. Imagine you played League, and even though you win the game, the support on the other team outperformed you. Maybe he had a little bit more healing, or maybe he had like he bought an extra ward or something. So the other healer outperformed you. So even though your team won, you lose rating. That is how it works. It's not, oh, you tied and you lost rating, this is a problem. No, it's the fact that you're literally losing rating despite your performance and your success. That is the problem. And it's not because of your success in the entire lobby. It's because of your success versus the other healer, because that's all that matters. Your rating is determined based on your performance versus the other healer and their rating. That's what a team game is, though. I think you're completely missing the point. Can you move Mariah closer? But like I said, I'll explain this one more time. It is completely illogical and wrong to punish people for being successful just because the other person that they are automatically matched against is lower rated. That is the problem. If I go into a solo shuffle and I win 4-2, there are so many factors. Comp, map, the specs you get, you know, your teammates are a factor, the healer you're playing is a factor. If I go into a shuffle and the other healer that I automatically get placed into a game with is 2K rated, and I'm 2070, and I win 4-2, and I lose points, that is a design issue. If I go 5-1 and I lose points, that is a design issue. That's the problem. No one is saying that if you go 3-3 that you need to win 50 MMR. That's not what anyone's saying, right? If you're playing shuffle and you're going 3-3 over and over, then yeah, you don't deserve to just go up 500 MMR every game. You know? If you go 3-3 10 games in a row, you don't deserve to go up to 2100 from 1600. The problem is you're getting punished even when you win. So the system is saying, "Oh, the system is basically telling you that if you're against a healer that is even 50 MMR lower than you, if you don't win 5 games, then you don't deserve rating." You know how hard it is to win 5 games in a shuffle as a healer? Especially when you're playing a healer that's like not as strong, like you're playing a holy priest and you got to get 5 wins in order to even break even. And it's not just winning. It's not just winning 5 games and you get rating. It's breaking even and not losing anything. And that's the problem with the system. And this also happens to DPS too. Like I said, this isn't a healer issue. This is DPS as well, but it primarily happens to healers because healers have a 1-to-1 average. Healers average out their MMR. Because there's 2 players in the game, as opposed to DPS where there's 4. So that's the difference. Hot chance bugs, it's not enjoyable anymore. Well, I mean, I really don't think so. I think the issues are very obvious and they're easy to explain, to be honest. It's just a matter of them fixing it. Which they won't do. But yeah, that's the problem, you know? Want to see a classic arena PP match between keyboard turner warrior? Wait, what? What are you saying? Classic arena PP match, keyboard turning fury warrior versus binded spells arms. What is that? Nice, Don. Nice. I mean, I've already given this feedback, man. I'm going to do a Holy Priest guide as well, yes. I'm going to do a guide for every healer. What up, Adam? For every healer, not just Shaman. I'm doing all 7 healers. I 4-2'd an R Druid a week ago and he gained 20 points and I gained 0. And he got off the Druid, logged on another low MMR healer to Q into me again. I mean, yeah, that's yeah, it's just not a good system. That's the problem, right? The issues that I think I'm gonna say this before I leave because I'm still sick and I need to just log off and not talk so much. I need to recover. The biggest thing I've noticed with WoW and with the player base is that not only like all of these problems have existed for so long, they're not new problems, you know? They're not new issues, they're not new problems. But everything has been inflated to a point where now the balloon has popped. All of these issues, rating system, MMR inflation, the reward structure, the balance, the boosting issue, LFG, all these things, queue times, all of these things have inflated this metaphorical balloon of issues and problems with the game and everyone's unhappiness, and now it's finally popped. Like this expansion, I think it's finally popped. And because of that, and because there are other games out, and there's classic and hardcore and SOD and fucking Kata, people just quit. They're sick of it. They're sick of the problems, right? We saw this in Shadowlands. We saw this in Shadowlands Season 2. When everyone was so fed up with the Covenant systems, and then the Blizzard lawsuit was happening with all of their like assault cases and stuff. And you know what happened? Everyone just quit. Everyone was like, you know what? Fuck this. Like the company's doing all this shit. There's other games to play. All these problems exist. And they just quit the game. There are all those games and I just straight up quit. I don't even play anything else. Yo, Atomic, what up, dude? Yeah, that's sad. Like that genuinely makes me sad. I try to tell people, man, I'm very empathetic. I want everyone to have fun and enjoy the game too. It makes me sad when people come in here and like shit talk, or they're like, yeah, this is a dead game, blah blah blah, or they come in and they're like, hey man, I also quit. Like it makes me sad. It sucks. Because I know that these issues are fixable. I know that you can resolve these problems. And that the game still is like far from dead, but it's not on a good path. I think PvP is slowly headed towards the right path, but it's a very dark and muddy road for sure. That's the reason I don't read WoW PP Reddit, because it's just complain all the time. I think social media and stuff is just exhausting. Like, obviously we're sitting here and having this conversation and people just like to come in and voice their frustrations. I get that. And I don't like to sit here and talk about this all the time, but I'm also not opposed to it because, like I said, I'm just kind of an empathetic person and I do enjoy the discussions and I like understanding people's perspectives. But, I mean, I'm the same way, man. Like, outside of these conversations, I really don't dwell on these issues because it's just too exhausting. I try really hard to just enjoy the game and play it and enjoy it for what it is. With the understanding that it could be better. I'm fully aware of that, but if I was sitting on Reddit all day, if I was watching streams all day long and reading Reddit posts and reading WoW forums and reading Twitter all day long, I would probably not be playing as much WoW because I think I would be in a very bad mental state if I was doing that. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do more PvP stuff for SOD, honestly. Like Battleground stuff. As opposed to the world PvP stuff. Kind of surprising. The trading post is sick. Just play what you enjoy. Yeah, you just gotta enjoy it. It's hard though. Like you gotta enjoy it, but I just understand people. I understand people being frustrated, It's draining to chain queue. Yeah, I mean the system definitely punishes people that don't queue a lot, I would say. Like when it comes to shuffle, and this is similar in every solo queue game, but I think it is exaggerated with the fact that the rating distribution in shuffle is just not working correctly. Not correctly designed. You are punished for not queuing a lot. The problem is you can't force people to queue a lot, right? Like if I only queued every now and if I only queued shuffle every other day, and like I played like a game or two a day, I wouldn't climb rating. Because chances are I would have a bad lobby or I'd have a healer that's lower rated than me and I'd lose points and I would just be stuck. The only way you climb is to spam Q. You just spam Q and you get through the bad RNG of maps or lobby or low MMR and then you climb. Like that's the only way. You don't climb by queuing every 3 days. What's the incentive for having separate healer DPS MMR? I don't know. I don't know why they did that. I think they wanted to make it so that queues were better. I think the reason they split MMRs initially is because they wanted to have queues be better, so that you couldn't get you couldn't have a healer that's 2100 in a lobby with DPS that are 2500. I think that was why they did that, or something like that. They did something weird with it, but yeah. You're correct. I was stuck in Blitz emo hell, and then I spam Q'd, and now I'm back to 2K. Yeah, you can't. You can't not Q. Like you have to spam. You don't gain rating and shuffle by. You don't gain rating and shuffle by picking and choosing when you Q. Like unless you're mega sniping at the top of the ladder. If you're 1800, you don't just you don't climb by I'll Q 1 game a day. You don't climb like that, because chances are you Q. Maybe you go 4-2 this day, and then tomorrow you go 0-6. And then the next day you go 1-5 and you're like, oh, what the fuck? Like I'm just going down a rating. And that's why you just get stuck. You have to spam Q. It's the only way. DPS are the main characters. The healers are NPCs. How do you go about mental and shuffle? I'm not good enough to play through bad mistakes on my team and it's so demoralizing. DJ, what up? I think the biggest thing with shuffle and something that I'm trying to practice more and more is... and this goes for every solo queue game, you have to remember that there are so many factors going and so many variables going on that if you lose, yeah, there is a chance that it could be on you. But as long as you can reflect on that and you're aware of things that are going wrong for you, then you did all you can. You did all you could do. You can't focus on, oh, I'm losing, it's all my fault. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of reasons why you could be losing. Like maybe you had a bad lobby. Maybe you had a bad lobby and you went 0-6. And then in the next lobby, you feel like you played pretty well and you went 2-4. And in your head, you're like, well, that doesn't make sense. I feel like I played so much better and I still only got 2 wins. Well, that's because there's a lot more that goes on than your gameplay, than what you're doing. So as long as you can reflect on that and you're aware of what's going wrong for you, not necessarily mistakes, but things that aren't going well, right? Then I think that's just the mentality you have to have. When I say it's not just mistakes, right? It's, oh, like I missed a kick, sure. Like you can say that's a mistake, but it's, oh, like I got stunned here and then this happened and then we overlapped cooldowns. Like that was unfortunate. Like this went wrong. Or, oh, I ran to this position and then he ran here and like this kind of went wrong for me. Or, oh, they missed a kick and then this went wrong for me and it kind of steamrolled. Like you have to be aware of the things that are going wrong without dwelling on it and putting all the blame on you for why you're losing. Now, when I say that, I don't mean that you play perfect every game and it's everyone else's fault, but you basically have to just try and learn from your mistakes or things that go wrong and be aware of that and just go on to the next game instead of blaming other people. Instead of blaming other people, even yourself. That includes yourself. And I think if you can do that, then you'll improve and get better. Just remember, everyone's full of shit at the end of the day, yes. What feels bad is that healers have far fewer game-winning plays they can individually make than DPS can. Yeah, I mean, healers definitely, it's harder to control the game. Like the level at which a healer controls the game is a lot more drastic compared to DPS, and it's all based on RNG. It's literally based on if you're playing a good healer for the lobby, And if you are, then you have a lot of control. And if you don't, then you're useless. As opposed to DPS, where even a DPS in a bad lobby, you can still kind of do things. Like, even if you're a Fury Warrior in a terrible lobby with casters and all this shit, you can literally still win by just doing high damage and high DPS. As a healer, even if you're doing the most HPS you possibly can do, you just lose anyways in a bad lobby for you. Or in a rough lobby, I should say. Like let's say you're fighting a healer that soft counters you or something, like you just lose. It's a lot different. Like there are lobbies that DPS lose too, and it's just unfavorable for them. That also happens. That's just the nature of WoW. But I would say healers, it's a lot more of an exaggerated issue. Holy Priest versus anything. Yeah, I mean, Holy Priest has some lobbies where if you match cooldowns, you're the most OP thing in the game. And then there's other lobbies where, like, no matter what you do, you're just losing because the Evoker's running in and CCing you by himself and doing high DPS and purging all your renews. And it's like, you just can't do much about it. As opposed to, like I said, you're a Fury Warrior in a lobby with a bunch of casters and wizards that are kiting you. And you literally can decide to just train the healer. Like the amount of lobbies that I've had where I'm like, oh, this is a rough lobby for Warrior. And then they just train the healer and win. Like they're fighting like Boomy Warrior. They're fighting like Boomy Mage Lock or something. Like these, and like Dev Evoker, like stuff that just runs from them. And then they just train the priest and win. And it's like, what the, like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that as a healer. As a healer, I can't. As a healer, it's like, oh, I just lose. Nice. The Evoker is just running on top of me, and I can't do literally anything about it. Evoker is definitely a Druid soft counter, I would say. I wouldn't say it's a hard counter at the like in Shuffle. I mean, it depends. It depends on the lobby. Some Druid lobbies, Evoker definitely seems like a hard counter, and then others, it seems more of like just a very annoying thing to deal with. But playing a Druid against an Evoker is really, really hard, yes. I would say in majority of the lobbies you get. Especially if it's like a cleave lobby, like a DK cleave lobby or something. It's so rough. H-Pal does not have Blessing of Sank. That's a Rep Paladin thing. And I think Prot as well, right? Damping is weird too. Damping says that the least bad DPS win by default once enough time passes. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, yeah, it's DPS favored for sure. High dampening point. All DPS count as a loss. Both healers get a win. Maybe that's what they got to do. If dampening reaches 80% in Shuffle, every healer gets a win for the round. Both healers get a win for the round. The DPS get a big fucking thumbs down. They get a big thumbs down and an L stamped on their forehead. Maybe that's what they need, dude. That's what they got to do. That's the fix. You've heard it here first. You've heard it here first, man. All right. Guys, I think we're out of here. Let me update the goal real quick. We're at a nice oh my god, we're at 6610. 6610 out of 50,000. We're actually back. I think I'm out of here, people. I think I'm done. Should we put our thanks for watching up? I'm exhausted, man. I'm tired. I'm sick. I can't breathe. I'm congested. It sucks. I'm starting the year off by getting sick. How is that possible? How did we start the year off by getting sick, dude? I don't understand. I don't understand how I get a cold and I can't breathe. It's very unfortunate. But yeah, I think I'm out of here. So I'm going to hit somebody with a host and then I'm piecing it. We hit somebody with a host and then we're out of here, man. Might have cost them just by watching you? Don't say that, man. Don't say that. Don't you dare. All right, guys. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for once again for another chill discussion. Like I said, I'm empathetic, man. I feel the same as all of you. I'm trying to stay positive, stay focused on oh shit. I don't mean to do Ven. Ven's leaving, I think. Stay in the moment, stay focused on what's going on, stay immersed in what I'm doing. But I'm still aware of, you know, the issues with the game and all that, so. No, I didn't mean to raid Ven. I canceled. Because he's leaving. I had a stream open. I typed it by accident. But yeah, it was a chill discussion. I appreciate all the support like always. I'm going to try to get those guides on YouTube as well. And I'm going to try to come back tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not feeling sick anymore. And come back tomorrow and get some fun games in. So tomorrow also is Friday. So first Friday of the year, man. We're going to have a lot of fun. We got to have fun on the first Friday of the year. We have no other choice. But yeah, like I said, I'm glad we at least got a few hours in. Even if we talked for a lot of it, we got a few hours in, man. I tried. It's really hard to stream when I feel like somebody is inflating a balloon inside of my skull. So yeah. All right, I'm out of here, people. Guys, be safe. Take care of yourself. Have a good rest of your night, rest of your evening. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for hanging out, and Happy New Year once again. We're on the second day of the year, and I'm excited, man. I'm trying really hard to just be better. Just be better in every aspect of my life. So, yeah, appreciate you all. Bye. Take care of yourself, people. I'm hosting markers now. Goodbye.